All right. According to the computer, now we are live.
All this setup and it's fuck up because it didn't work. So I wonder how I can change cameras. Can I fucking change cameras? I don't even fucking know. Yeah.
Fancy pants one.
You guys are on a crash course with us tonight and learning the. We've done live on TikTok before, so it's kind of easy to do. But we're also doing simultaneously trying to do it live on YouTube.
Yeah, it's that new OSB software.
Yeah, and it just didn't want to actually even go. And
Was
then
it in the right time zone?
God, I don't know. And then the
Because
normal.
it might be like, oh no, you're supposed to go live at
an hour,
8:30 Central Time.
Oh well. So can you hear us? I can't even change cameras on this one. This is. I feel like Homer.
Is the camera still on, or did it shut off? Maybe.
Well, but it doesn't even get that. There's no options to change the camera.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's not seeing the camera, it's turned off.
Yeah, no, it's still on. It still says it's on webcam mode.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You should literally be able to change the webcam though.
In settings, so probably not.
Well,
not on YouTube. You'll have to go drop to the bottom screen and pull up your settings.
We'll figure it out eventually.
We're getting there.
Tim's laughing at us. Yeah, Tim, technology.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Bunch of old rednecks anyway.
Can you guys hear us? Drinking some Jephthah Creed. Jebediah Creed. As a bit of a warm up.
So do we need to save the Coy Hills for whenever this gets set up?
No, fuck it. No, it is what it is.
Okay.
This is why I don't like lives, because, mate, cheers to Tater.
Thanks,
hey,
Brad.
don't you record on that and then you can post it as a video?
That's not a bad idea.
And you can just do the live. Like, this is like behind the scenes cut. That will be the final cut.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And for everyone that was here at 8:00 and left because they're impatient.
Thomas sipping on some mellow corn.
But two,
Yeah.
They'll be able to see the video.
That's a good point. I'm going to turn the camera on. Just want to make sure that there isn't a setting to turn that on. Edit. No, it just seems to be the default camera.
Dave's trying to be on YouTube. I mean, he's on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube right now, but I got this big camera set up, and I set up all this shit.
Oh yeah,
and none of it works.
Setup.
Is that all
like
chat,
we got lighting,
or
we got
is
stage
that...
lighting, all kinds of fun stuff.
Okay.
Didn't work.
Did not work. Yeah, well.
You'd think that.
Yeah, but that's like share screen, window, entire screen. Fuck.
In settings, you've checked all that.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Very unhelpful. So anyway, let's just.
Usually just like smash all the buttons with your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna set this record to record. Okay.
Hell,
Yeah, you probably see Dave's butt, but that's fine. It's not a eclipse.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
Oh, on our. That was like it's like we went dark.
So you just get to see me, but there is actually John and James, and we've got fucking Coy Hill, and I wonder why even that isn't playing up there. I don't know, man.
Technology's not fun.
There we
Why
go.
that? Because that's the scheduled one.
Well, this is the scheduled one.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
You finally got it to go live?
I guess so. These guys are watching it, so.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, warmed up with some Jephthah Creed. Let's crack one of these Coys.
So we're going to start with.
Did you wash these?
What's what?
The Glens.
Yeah.
What do you wash them with?
Palm olive or whatever you call it.
It smells like Dawn dish soap.
Well, it's dish soap. Yeah.
It's just soap. I mean, you don't wash it with.
But this is the.
I think it's a Jephthah Creed. It smells like Dawn dish soap.
Jack Daniels. This is the new Coy Hill, 125 6.7. So not HAZMAT, but apparently really good. So I've already taken off the thing. And then this one is the OG. It's a HAZMAT 141. Apparently the new one is about a year, almost 2 years older.
Yep.
And so we'll get them around the right way.
Here, hand me your jet.
Mine's in the back. Oh, are you in the Glen?
Yeah, your Glen. I'll set him over here.
So that's the HAZMAT. HAZMAT's got the tag on it, and we'll put him on the right.
You still working on your jet?
Are you?
That's the new one.
Part of me wants to do a Brock pour. Like just kill it.
And I was using this new software, this OSB software that bloody Homer from Deck Night on the Rock struggles on, and I can see why. Like, it was all set up, it was so cool. I had all these features and stuff, and then when hit to go, and it was like, no, it's not going to fucking work. It's no particular reason. It's just YouTube was not receiving your stream. And Brock said,
"You can pour yours if you would like."
I'm good, buddy.
I was being generous.
Brock said to do a Brock pour. Hey, Brock, how's it going?
Brock knows how to do a Brock pour.
Hey, Hook and Lips, and a little old fashioned. How's it going, man? Thomas. Everyone knows Tater Dom. Tater Dom's everywhere. Get shares and everyone. Good on you, buddy. Well, this is the first live, so next time.
Dave's live on YouTube. Sorry.
Yeah, and John's live on TikTok. So.
And I'm just here.
And James is just here. But go check out James's. I had a scrolling thing along the bottom that said everybody's website shit. I'm relatively disappointed, but I will get over it with a bit of Coy Hill. So we lined up for a shit ton time. I've got that video coming out. It was fucking... Got there at 8 p.m. for an 8 a.m. open. I'd sort of planned on going to a hotel and, hanging out there until I got the word from Brock or someone that 100 people were there. Well, 100 people were there at bloody 7 o'clock.
Right.
So we just went straight there, slept in a chair, and
how much rain?
Not just you.
Don't
discredit who sat by your side.
Yeah, my wife, lovely wife Brandy, talked her into it. She came out and
that's a level of dedication that's hard to find.
I was pretty surprised, but I think I might have tricked her because I told her that
she didn't know.
Well, I told her we'd be going to the hotel and be hanging out there, and and just coming about 2 or 3.
She didn't know it was at 9 a.m.
She didn't realize it was the whole fucking thing. But I think even when she saw the there were 3 people there by bloody 10 o'clock in the morning or so. So I think there were about 500. I counted up. You'll see it on the video. I got a scan of all the people that went from. If you've been to Jack Daniels, it went from their gate all the way down to the corner. We were on the corner at 100. And then went down that road probably to 300 people, and then went down the other road for maybe to 500 people to the square, and then started going up the hill.
And they ended up. Did you get an official drop? I've heard
325. That Warehouse 107 guy told me. So
okay, I was going to say I heard 250 and I heard 325. Yeah. So either way it goes, that's 250 people that are
shit out of luck. So, but yeah, it is a wait, 12-hour wait. But it is fun too. Like we just hung out with Ben. I hadn't met Ben before, but top guy. So we just hung out there and drunk until midnight, and then had a little bit of a nap and woke up and walked around. So it's not like it's not fun. So, and then at the end of it, it gets really exciting at the end when the sun starts to come up. You
guys got lucky though, because there were lightning and thunderstorms all around, and it looked like you were just going to absolutely get douched.
We had if it was pretty out though, I wonder how many people would have showed up to be in line.
Yeah, well, when I drove in, it was like lightning. And we were like, holy shit, just this huge sheet lightning and stuff. And we were like, this is going to be bad.
The best Viking beard I've seen, yeah.
So we had a pop-up tent and stuff, but we didn't end up needing it.
Okay.
So anyways,
which one we started?
Dave's already over here sniffing.
Oh, wow. They smell different. What are we sniffing?
Oh, they do.
This one is
I went with the OG, of course, first on the smell.
Do you get like peanut butter? On the new one?
Oh, so that's the OG. Let me go back to.
Which, I mean, they're known for like that peanut kind of.
I've never really got
Nose.
much peanut on.
Now I've only been lucky enough to see maybe one other review of this so far, and they were talking just about how completely different the profiles were. Like you would never, this new release, you'd never even know it comes from Jack Daniels. Like it doesn't.
Wow,
it doesn't carry a lot of those notes that you typically.
That smells just like, to me, it just smells like peanut butter, like a sweet caramel peanut butter.
Well, it's got more age on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody discounts the fact that this is so much lower proof than the hazmats that we were kind of used to. But 125 proof's not exactly what you would consider low proof.
No.
And even at 125 proof, I get 0 ethanol on the nose. It's not
like I put my nose right in there. Like normally when you're dealing with like even like the mammoth or something, like you put your nose in there, it's burning.
Yeah, it's kind of like a kick.
Man, and then the normal Coy Hill's been open for a while. It still is unlike any other Jack Daniels I've ever tried.
Is it Barrel House 8?
Or
is that 13?
I think it's 13. Oh no.
Yeah, it's 13.
So what do you think, guys? I'm really, really excited.
I want to go OG first.
OG first.
OG first. You want to start at the hazmat? And
well,
go down.
because we know kind of what to expect, and we can kind of compare from there.
Okay.
Because we're going to familiar places first.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, you don't have to drink it all. Just sip it.
Once you get started, right?
And that's Coy Hill.
So good. Cheers.
I don't remember. I don't remember getting that heavy of a peanut note on Coy Hill before, though.
Oh yeah. The Barrel House.
Maybe
8,
I didn't.
The Barrel House 8 has way more than the 13.
That is.
It's such and it does not drink like.
No,
it
that's
doesn't
not.
drink 140. It doesn't even drink.
We warmed up with bottled in bond, so I mean it was low proof, and this is.
Don't do what I did though. Don't mix Coy Hill and Red Bull.
Horrible
Idea.
Don't mix Coy Hill.
Don't mix Coy Hill at all.
Right,
what did I mix it with last time I was over here?
Coke.
No, it was a flavored Coke.
It was maybe Diet Cherry Coke or something.
Yeah, it was Cherry Coke or something. I was like, what? No.
Why is this Coy Hill? It's not
like a unicorn to 95% of the world.
Hey, let's try this new one.
All right.
That was great, but
this is the one that makes me nervous. Dude, you can see on top, like sitting on top, the oils.
Well, that was the other thing. I wanted to look at the. Well,
it sticks, buddy. Not as much as I've seen in the past. That's kind of
no. I mean, I'll be honest. The 141 definitely legs out more.
Yeah, this one's but you can see it like literally floating on top of the sit still. You can see the oils.
Look at the colors. They're
fairly close. I took some photos like in the bottle, and the 141 was definitely darker, like in my full bottle, but it's also a bigger bottle, so it could just be that it's just slightly, more stuff in there. Okay, going in.
Cheers.
I get wow, some peanut.
That's got some nuttiness to it.
I don't know if it's peanut though. It's definitely a type of nut.
Okay. Now, after the fact, I'm getting the mouth coat. I didn't get it initially. Like with the original Coy, second it hits your mouth, you're blasted.
But man, that lingers.
How did you
some audio issues?
How'd your Kentucky hug feel on that? I want to see if this is just me.
Tennessee hug. It's sort of built.
Yeah, I guess this is a Tennessee hug, isn't it?
it's building back up from the bottom, but
Like it's not.
I would have never guessed it's 125. I would have guessed maybe
I would
110.
have thought lower.
Yeah.
110.
Yeah, because it. I don't know. I didn't get
But then
much.
again, with the Coy Hill, like the 141 proof doesn't really feel like 141 either.
yeah, so maybe that makes sense. You know,
It's dangerous because you can drink it really quick.
How tall is which dude?
Which dude? Which one are you talking about? We all sit up straight. Like, which
Yeah.
one's the tall one?
I'm the short one in the group, guys. I'm only 6 foot.
I'm 6'2".
yeah,
Dave?
I'm 6'2".
Okay.
Two.
I just outweigh both of them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He was 6'2" until his knees gave out.
Yeah, I was
shrinking.
Yeah, mixed martial arts.
I do like this though.
Do not end well.
I don't know if I want to get rid of mine now.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
yeah, it's I definitely can see the difference in profile is crazy.
It's huge. I mean, it really.
But it's not like the Heroes. It's not like
no,
the single barrels that we get or the rye, that we kind of
Well, it's actually
thought
good.
had the same hints, but it's definitely got the Coy Hill flavor profile, but it's different.
Spin that Heroes over here.
I'm going to.
That's from the same barrel house, right?
I'm going
Yeah,
to
so
drop.
this is the Heroes, which is same barrel house 8, first floor. Basically the difference between these and Coy Hill is that these are from a lower floor. Coy Hills are from
They're
a
not
higher
aged
floor.
as much.
These are probably
Like 4 years younger.
I think Vincent told us they were like 8, I think.
Okay.
So pretty aged longer than the normal ones.
Normal single barrel.
Yeah.
Gold label.
But from when I tried it, this just tasted
Okay.
like a normal.
Going back to the Coy Hill again, it changed. So I don't know if it maybe just air out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a bit of air getting
Which
into it.
Coy Hill?
The new one, the 2024.
We got
I'm
baby
just-
we got baby Coy and
Yeah.
big and
Yeah.
daddy Coy.
Just sitting here
Coy
talking
Junior.
and then going back to it, it changed the profile on it.
God, I still at 125 proof, you still get that crazy viscosity and that mouthfeel.
So that Heroes is just it's good, but it's banana. It's standard Jack Daniels banana. The thing I love about Coy Hills
But
is
it's just the
Can I get
Hero
some of
bourbon.
Can I get some of the Hero?
yeah.
John, you want some?
Well, I'll never turn down a good bourbon.
You need another glass, Dave?
I know I washed out my
Okay.
chip fuck. But man, like I can totally see that it's totally off profile. I think it definitely drinks. It's like so the magic isn't necessarily in Coy Hill, but there's certain spots in Coy Hill that give this Coy Hillness of the actual Coy Hills.
Right.
And whatever they're doing in there, it is magic.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
somewhere along the line, they have a freezer with the original saliva from Jack Daniels, and they just throw a little bit in there.
Maybe.
Well,
Where the nutty notes come from.
right.
But I wonder, everything these two drink so far below their proof. This one doesn't. Like, what is the proof on this guy? It is 128.3, so it's higher than the Coy Hill.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it drinks all 128, 120.
Well, one, they go down the wrong pipe. But yes, it does drink hotter.
It does drink hotter, and it's not as smooth. Like it's got some
It's nowhere near.
It's got some
smooth.
tannic.
like the negative bourbon notes.
But you go back to it, it's got
If you're just drinking that and you're comparing it to a regular single barrel, yeah, it's probably pretty good. But we're literally comparing a unicorn to a regular.
Yeah. It's
drink this and not try to inhale it.
I finally got this thing to work. Too.
But the nose is similar.
Do you think?
Yeah, to the new Coy Hill. The nose is kind of similar. Like
I don't-
you can tell a little bit more oak on this one.
Yeah, I just on the heroes I get the banana
They don't get banana.
and on
Or
the
sorry,
Coy Hills
banana.
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 But yeah, I think
Just say nanner.
like your grandmother.
No, not nana. Nanner.
Like that's redneck terminology for
That's
banana.
that. So people.
Oh,
Give me one.
around
Of the,
here
give me
will
one.
know
Of
what
the,
you
give me
mean.
one of them
The
nanners.
banana.
No, it's not a banana. It's just nanner.
Yeah.
Nanner.
Give me a nanner.
It's like tater for potato.
I think.
I do like the heroes though.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I like all of them.
It's
I'm
solid.
sitting here thinking I'm glad we live in Tennessee.
Yeah, I love the heroes. I still
Oh.
prefer the rise. You know,
I
like
do too.
a Coy Hill. You know, like a Coy Hill level rye would
Like
be.
that 140.8.
No, I just mean aged, like a rye that was aged and selected
So-
and picked. And
That's what I want is, and they can call it a Coy Hill rye. Just give us the age in the barrel. That's what we want.
fuck, dude, that would be because already
It's
their ryes are some of the best ryes ever made. Like they would
hands
be,
down.
they would smack a BTAC right in the face. There would be nothing.
Yeah.
And who's to say that they don't know this and are already planning on it?
Yeah, because that would be a great release. I'd be lining up for days.
I would hope that someone, the master distiller is sitting there
Like,
like, yeah.
but gee, fight those spirits, Ghostbusters, and keep them potato.
Oh, yeah. I noticed he called out on the
The
video
new,
when we did the video in the hotel room,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I made the Ghostbusters comment.
yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Tim said the new hero
Thank you,
rye
Michael
is from
McGee.
Coy Hill.
Yes,
It-
it is, but so is this.
But
So
that's not a rye.
I know, but see, this is from the first level. So
But
is that.
it'll be a rye with more age on it.
Well,
No, No, it's over there.
yeah, we
You pop
cracked
it if
it.
you want.
We
Oh,
cracked
you've already
it.
got it?
Yeah, we cracked
Oh.
it the other day.
It's
And
exactly
it's-
like this. So it's got more age than a normal one, but not as much age as
Oh,
the Coy Hills.
Right.
But it is from Coy Hill, but the Coy Hill level ones.
I will say it's one of the best tries I've ever had. But that's typically all the Jack Daniel.
Yeah.
You shared your HAZMAT single barrel rye with us,
I share
and
everything. with
oh
you
my
guys.
God, that was by far one of the. I
don't
was
know.
like, it was a no-brainer. It's
No,
like I've got to have one of
The
these.
139.2, in my opinion, beats that.
Does it? Okay.
It does.
Well, now I got
It's good.
one from you the other day, but I hadn't
It's
cracked
a
it.
different barrel house, though.
Okay.
So those two are from the same barrel house, and the 139.2 just had more flavor on it. Because rye, it's always heavy spice.
Is it from 8 or 12, or is it
It's
something completely different? Okay.
Yeah, it's 8.
Probably is better than
I think when you got
better
the
than
130,
better than mellow corn, guys.
Just a touch. Just a touch
know.
better. Melicorn's,
There's something special.
if you age Melicorn 20 years,
becomes
it sells for more.
was that a purple top?
That's the Heritage release last year.
yeah, exactly, Michael McGee. That's what we're all hoping for, right? Like Coy Hill or a Coy Hill rye would be just freaking amazing.
That would be amazing.
Like
I would really.
If
really like that.
if they scale the same, could you imagine it? Could you imagine like if this is like the heroes like that, which is a great store pick, but this is still doesn't hold a candle to those. Could you imagine what a rye would be?
Yeah.
Or would it age it too much?
It could be because, but the funny thing is, we're talking about like ages, like being these are only like 11 years, but these are 11. Like so, this is about 11 years on floor 6, right? And this the HAZMAT one is only like 8 or 9 years. But this is in the Buzzard's Roost. This is
Yeah, that's at the top of the and their warehouses aren't heat cycled.
no,
So they have true top floor amazingness.
Mr. Shipley, didn't he say he was over your house today?
Yeah. Is that,
He
is that
won.
Matthew?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he won tonight.
Question
Right, I
is,
did.
is the
did
new
he?
Coy Hill good stuff?
Man, I'm impressed. It's
It is impressive.
It is amazing. Now,
I'm-
is it as good as the old one?
okay. Now this is where I'm going to throw a loop. Go back to it right now.
The old one or the new one?
The new one.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And I'm kind of.
You go back to it. There is a balance to the new one that the old one does not have. It's, if you like that heavy punch in the face, you're not going to beat the HAZMATs. They're amazing. But the fact that these at 125 are so well balanced, I don't know if it's the extra age or the fact that it is a little bit lower proof. It is.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. I think you're exactly right. Like, I do like the punch in the face though.
You're right. And there's.
But this is a punch in the face, and it's definitely not as rounded as, like, if you went into a competition, right?
Right.
This would probably be too much for most people and would just not win.
Exactly.
I think we need to open a small batch and kind of put it against all these.
Well, if my live was working correctly.
Yeah, and we had 500 people watching. It might be worth cracking a $2,000 bottle.
Yeah. So that's for a special live. I'm gonna have to do some like just test lives, just to get this shit sorted. Maybe
We'll do those at 6 a.m. in the morning, so we don't look like idiots.
Yeah.
So you're saving that bottle for when Taylor Swift shows up on the live, because Taylor Swift's eventually going to be on the live, maybe.
Views just went up 20%. What the hell? Jason and Travis Kelce are watching now.
What first expensive bottle should I get
How's
under $200?
Under 200. Ooh, I like that question. God, see, I'm loaded when you ask me about the $50 or the $75 bottle. I can rattle that right off the top of my head.
Well, it depends if you can get it right, but I think at $200 right now, I would probably be looking at like the Infinite or the Booker's.
Yeah.
Booker's Reserve.
Yeah, it depends whether you like if you like the heat or you like the balance.
That would be at a liquor store.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to a liquor store that doesn't require you to have a points or membership, and you don't have an establishment, you're going to overpay.
Well,
so
most stores still put out Beam at
relatively
normal
pricing.
pricing.
Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye, $70 bottle.
Those are
really good.
That's where we start getting down. But he's saying at a 200 price point.
It's funny, like most of the 200,
Discovery, because they got the Discoveries on the shelf. They probably still got a 10 somewhere out there.
Discovery 11. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't go 10, but yeah, 11 would be good.
Now he does have a point with the Infinite.
$200 is a really funny range, right? It's like that
you're just a
Weller Special Reserve. There you go.
You're getting into the level where you can't
leave this house. This is not my house, but I'm kicking you out. Go sit in the car.
You don't like Special Reserve?
God, there's some bourbons you offer me Weller Special Reserve.
That's right,
and I don't ask if anybody's got a margarita.
Yeah. I tried to drink that every which way, just never could.
It doesn't even mix good.
And then, so behind James is actually the bottle. Throw that bottle over that the makers.
Makers?
Yeah, this is the one I'm giving away.
Ooh, cask strength.
Cask strength. Look at the dip on that guy. Double dipped. It's even got a house tater sticker. So I'm gonna run the raffle for that on Saturday. And if you're a member, you get way more fucking points. And if you're a stag member, you get 30. So I got one stag member, and he's probably going to win, right? Because there's only about 30 comments.
What if you're like a really close friend?
No.
No.
He asked about the 200 MSRP. Okay, so 200 MSRP is a hard, because MSRP just doesn't exist. It's out there.
In our state, yeah,
no,
you're right.
But
Discovery. Bardstown Discovery.
The Discoveries are.
Well, it's like, Dave, remember I got that one from you, and then we found it on the shelf?
Yeah, 140, 160. But
it's under 200, and if you can find
a
Discovery 11.
A Jack Daniels 12-year is an under $200 bottle.
Yeah.
I didn't like the 12, though.
Did you?
No.
Okay, so you probably the too oaky for you?
I don't know. It was just weird tasting to me.
Okay.
That's why I got rid of it. I didn't even like it. But it's all about what you like and what you don't like.
Man, I'm just trying to think. If I was to walk into Pop's Liquor right now, and we're not talking unicorns, and they've got some $200 bottles on the shelf for sub $200 bottles, what am I going after? And I know they've got some Bookers.
Bookers.
For high proof guys, Bookers is a good way to go.
I'm not a fan of Bookers, honestly.
Well,
I like them. I've got a couple of there.
I guess I should say that there's select batches
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I think are much better than others.
However-
Mighty Fine batch I thought was very good.
I didn't like the Lumberyard.
No,
I wasn't a fan of that. I was, they had
The Storyteller was good.
they did four bottles last year, and two of them were good. One of them was horrific, and the other one was just like, I wish I hadn't bought this.
What about the normal? I wouldn't have said this up until the last two little books, but 7 and 8. Little book 7, little book 8.
8 for sure.
Yeah.
8 was rye heavy.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many variables that go into what would I buy at $200, because it depends whether you're a rye guy, whether you're a high proof guy, or a low
what you
proof.
know now. Would you go in and start chasing the unicorns, or would you go in and pick a store pick if they have one?
Oh, see,
Unicorns.
now that's probably some of the best.
Hey,
advice you
George
can give
Woodcock,
somebody
welcome
in
to the
bourbon.
rare breed level.
That's one thing I learned.
High
That took me a
five.
long time to learn.
Is-
bourbon.
How does this Heroes
Don't-
JD compare to the actual Coy
Don't
Hill?
overlook the store picks.
So-
yeah,
Yeah.
you take store picks into consideration, and a lot of times you're grabbing $80 bottles
that tastes like $300 bottles.
that are dynamically better than
So-
unicorn.
Yeah, and so for George, the Heroes doesn't actually compare to Coy Hill. The Heroes compares very well to any other single barrel.
Yeah,
It's a great single barrel proof, but it doesn't taste like Coy Hill. It tastes like Jack Daniels. Coy Hill does not taste like Jack Daniels, and I think that's why I loved the Jack Daniels 12 when I first popped it. It didn't taste anything
What
like
was that?
Jack Daniels, but then when it aired out,
Look,
totally
Baby Wolf.
Baby Wolf.
What was that the other day that we drank that was just like the Heaven Hill 15 that was not?
Oh yeah,
The Heritage.
the
The
Heritage.
Heritage, yeah.
Yeah.
The Heritage is amazing as well. That's pretty hard to find these days, but
Which is crazy that it tastes just like, identical.
Now is that the
William
2019?
Heaven Hill 15.
it's 18 and 19. They brought out the same thing.
Which
twice.
one did we have?
We had the 19, I think.
So those are going for about 400 on secondary.
Yeah, between 300 to 400. I think the 18's harder to get, and that might be 400.
Okay.
But the thing with that is it's 100 entry proof of 100. So it went into the barrels at 100. So
It comes out at 100, right?
Yeah, it's probably almost cask strength. They probably put next to no water because you don't want any water in your bourbon. Hey, Anthony, how's it going, man? 4-Gate or Old Carter, if we're talking top shelf. That's a good point. 4-Gate or Old Carter. They're a couple of. They might be a little bit over 200.
Old Carter.
I know. Yeah, I'm going. Old
4-Gate's
Carter.
good. Now that
Calvin
I opened
Clay.
it,
The Kelvin collabs are really good.
Yep.
But
your palate has to be prepared for it. Whereas the Old Carter,
Just
I
found
like it from the get-go.
137 proof one. Yeah, the high proof ones are great.
now Old Carter. Let's say Old Carter bourbon, not the whiskey, not
Something
the
like
not
Batch
the
7
American
or
whiskey,
Batch 8.
and not the
No.
rye, but the Old Carter small batch bourbon. In my opinion, is they're up to batch or what now 18, 19.
Yeah.
And that is one of the more consistent products out on the market right now.
Except
and
for like the TN2.
Yeah.
The Batch 8 was really good.
yeah, there's some that stand out, but
There's some that
I'm just saying there's not.
Knock your socks
I
off.
haven't had one that
But
I'm
every
like,
one I've had or I've tried.
Yeah,
I haven't tried them all, but like every one that I've tried has been just absolutely amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever had one that I was like,
But 4-Gate, well,
yeah,
that 4-Gate that you have over at your house. I
Well,
opened it, hated it, despised it, threw it on the shelf, forgot about it. and tried to get rid of it.
Went back to it a year later when he gave it to me, and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, I've
Give
made
it to you. I left it at your house. Let's get
it's
this clear.
it's in my
I didn't
house.
give it to you. I left it at your house.
It's in my
I
house."
think possession's what 19th.
That's what they
of something
say.
of the law.
I couldn't take it because you broke my
Dave
cord.
hated it, but I loved that Murray Hill Club batch 4. I didn't hate it, but it was very Murray. Have you tried the Murray Hill batch, the Murray Hill special edition stuff?
No, but Devin was actually talking to me about that yesterday.
Yeah,
He's like,
Anthony sent me a thing. It's super dark, and it's like they finish it in what, like sherry and all sorts of finishes.
Never
and stuff
had
like
Murray
that.
Hill.
"Well, this is different than the Murray Hill Club."
Yeah,
I've
this
never had anything.
Yeah,
Murray
but
Hill.
they've come out with a special release this year that is supposed to be just dark and delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So the heroes, I had to power through that to finish that.
Did you?
I went back for a second little pour of your 24.
Calvados. Calvados.
Well, I mean, we're drinking Coy Hill and then trying to drink that. I literally had to power through it. I got there.
I'll be honest, guys. I think I like the 24 better.
I think I do too.
I think I like the lower. I like the roundness.
The longer it sits, the better it gets. Like
Yeah,
the more it airs out.
Don't get me wrong. I'm going to get excited anytime somebody pulls out a HAZMAT Coy Hill. Ben's been over to the house a couple times, and he always pulls that one out of the bag, and I'm just like, I'm giddy.
So Dave,
And
let's do another video at another day with my Barrel House 8 Coy Hill. That's non-hazmat. It's the 138 or whatever it is. And that one side by side. They're same barrel house. They're both under 140.
that'd be.
And I need to bottle kill my
But don't
Coy
you have
Hill.
a right?
What's
He's
that?
got a
Oh
141
no,
right.
sorry, you're below hazmat right. You mean?
No, the below hazmat.
No, he
Coy
has a
Hill.
below hazmat
Coy
Coy
Hill,
Hill
sorry,
from,
that's what
from
I mean.
So
21.
yeah, and it's the same barrel house. So let's. And
I thought about
I need to bottle kill it.
Yeah, I thought about asking you to bring that over. I
should have.
Should've.
I didn't think about it.
Oh, that's only 1/10 off of the one I've got. So I'll see why. But mine's a 13 too, or a 12.
Wait, you have a Coy Hill?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't have a Coy Hill. That's why you were wanting.
You got
didn't
one.
have a Coy Hill.
That's how
I've
it-
got a
that's
hazmat,
how it
but I don't
happens.
have the new one.
That's what happens with John. He doesn't have something,
And then I do.
and then he gets one. Some magic.
But
Amazing. All you do, you give them money, and they give it to you.
What?
They
So-
give it to you.
So I need to bottle kill mine.
Yeah.
I need it gone. That's a good time to do it.
I like how James gets worried when the bottle gets down to about the bottom 2 inches, and he's like, "We got to kill these guys."
I
He's
do.
like, "Here."
Because I
I
don't want
br-
it to
I brought-
sit there. I don't want it to sit there because it's pointless. And I know if it's just me drinking, I will move to something else every time I look at it. And it's like I won't ever drink it.
You know what I'm gonna
And I don't
start?
want like a whole shelf full of nothing but
You know-
3 pours.
I'm gonna start calling him Voldemort because he is out to kill the unicorns. You know,
There you go.
he's
That's another one
he's
that-
out to drain the
So
unicorns.
Dave, since John's making fun of me and you'll do the bottle kill.
Sounds good to me, bud.
Oh, like you've never done that.
No, I sort of feel
Never
the same
done what?
way. Like when
Make
bottles
fun of
get down to a certain point, that's why that's why I'm a little
Make
bit
fun of
nervous
you
to
all the
open
time.
everything, because when I open them, the first third I can leave forever. But once they get below half, I got this feeling that they're changing and they're
You
airing
just keep
out.
going at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I got to get it done. So that's why I have a rotation.
Well, I made a comment once. You know, like when I first got into bourbon and to the point of collecting and buying and chasing all different stuff.
What's the most expensive bottle you've bought, and was it worth it?
I can't answer that question because my wife could potentially be
Happy-
watching.
Pappy 15.
Hmm.
And how long did that Pappy 15 last me? 2 months?
Well,
Maybe?
well, those were some good days. Those were great days.
Yeah, Pappy 15 is my most expensive bottle.
Yeah, I've never.
And well, it's right there with the William LaRue
Yeah.
and the Eagle Rare 17. And all 3 of those got killed.
I will say my most
Within
expensive bottle that I
3
own
months.
is a King of Kentucky.
Yeah, but you didn't pay that for it, right?
Right. I
Yeah.
didn't. I
That's
didn't.
different.
I didn't
The
pay
most
secondary for it.
expensive you've bought.
Yeah. Most expensive I bought was just a lot B. About $900, I think I paid for it.
I overpaid for some of mine. But we drank them and got some good friends. So
Yeah. And I'm telling you, the memories are worth well more than the bottles ever were.
Exactly.
I
Like
mean,
if
when
you
we-
sit at home and drink them by yourself, then you're wasting your
Eagle
Or
money.
Rare-
worse, you don't open them and you just stare at them on the shelf.
Yeah.
Eagle Rare 17 is still hands down my absolute favorite bottle I've ever drank.
I got to kill one of those day before yesterday.
Did you?
$50. I killed 5 ounces at a store that had mispriced it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I said,
I
can
saw
I take
that.
the bottle home with me? And they're like, yeah. I'm like,
Oh, did you get the bottle as well?
yeah, I got a trophy.
Nice.
I was like,
but the Eagle Rare 17 year was by far my favorite. And we killed it at your house, and those are memories I'll always cherish.
man, those were good nights.
Or coming over, killing the Pappy 15 when
out
we're
by the pool.
sweating our ass off.
Out by the pool.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah, guys.
Getting
I have to tell you,
sun poisoning.
cracking this stuff and sharing it with a bunch of buddies is by far the that's what bourbon's about. It's not about, yeah, you want to have it on the shelf, and some people used to consider this an investment, and I guess to some extent it could be
I invest
if you
in my
want to
friends.
sit on it long enough.
Just
but
20
No,
the best.
I invest in my friends.
But the memories are
That's my
10
investment.
times more.
Yeah, I mean, we never would have known that we were best friends if
Yeah.
it wasn't for bourbon.
Michael,
Even though we knew each other. kind of.
Michael McGee just said Michter's 20 is the best. Well, that's even out of our price range there,
Yeah,
Mike.
I don't.
I would love
I'm not rolling like that.
that is the Michter's 20,
You-
the Michter's 20 rye. I can't even imagine how good that fucker is, right?
You want the unpopular opinion?
Oh, hey, did you wanted it? Oh, God, so for you.
Uh-oh.
The unpopular opinion is that I've never had a Michter's that I've been crazy about.
It's okay. Some people are just
I've-
wrong.
I've got a lot of Michter's and I've tried a lot of Michter's. Just never found one I'm just absolutely crazy about.
But that's bourbon, man. That's woohoo.
What's that?
Oh yeah,
Didn't you want to make this happen?
I did.
Yeah. Well, so that comes from Josh from Dick Night on the Rocks. Well, Homer from Dick
Homer.
Night on the Rocks. I bought a bottle. I didn't give you a hat because you've got all the hats in the world. So don't look at me like that with my hat. But
I'm not looking at you. I'm actually looking at the hat because, I'm like, I can make better than that.
But
I don't know.
I want a
feels
company
good.
that.
But anyway, I bought because him and Amy went and did the bottle your own, and so he said, "You want a bottle?" And I've got our bottle. What I sold my bottle because I wrote East Tennessee Bourbon Fanatics, and I razzed it. Fitz and won it.
Gotcha.
So the one I've got is actually brandy, so I can't ever drink that. So I wanted to drink one. So I said, "Yeah, I'll buy the bottle." But it came with a hat and a pin. So it's like,
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited about
Yeah.
that. I like a good.
and Josh, I was just
Especially
doing
a
a
black
hat,
hat.
so I got heaps of hats. But anyway,
Yeah, so
So
I had how many people we have over at the house for Michter's night?
14 or something like that.
Oh man.
Yes, so we had 15 people or 14 people over to the house, and I had every one of the 2023 and a 21 toasted. So I had all of their special releases. I think we cracked 13 bottles that night, fresh cracks of all the 23 releases, and we went through them, and we even had a 1979 Michter's King Tut,
King Tut.
who is now
King
affectionately called King Taint, because that very well could be one of the worst pours I've ever had in my life.
That was just bad, all around
Did,
bad.
did I tell you what
And
happened?
I learned how to make hamburgers that night the John Prater way.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
I did, and I'll
What is-
never go back.
And the hot dogs.
What is
Well,
John-
I did.
We found a new tool.
Yeah, but I'll never go back to making hamburgers the same way again.
Yeah. So the you've seen our new buddy Maul in the group, right?
Yep.
So he comes over to the house to pick up some bottles the other day that somebody had dropped off for him, and we're going he cracks open the New Maker's 24 and just heavy pours the absolute shit out of this thing. It's like 4 ounces of the New Makers, and we're drinking it. And so of course I've got to match him with something, and we go back and forth, and then I take him upstairs and we go in the vault and we start talking about I start talking to him about Old Dusty's. I was like, man, I'll tell you when you've got to try. And of course, I bring up the early times, that 1976 early times that we were also. And I reach for I've got that aged in ore little 750 decanter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I originally had that early times in until we worked it down to where I could put it in a 3-ounce, sampler. I forgot that after Michter's night, I filled it back up with Tut.
Oh, shit.
And so I'm like, here, you got to try it. This is great. And he gets it and he's like, all right. And he drinks it and he's got this look on his face. And I'm like, how do I keep from telling this guy he's a son of a bitch? And this is awful. And then I went to drink it and I was like, oh, sorry, that's not what I thought it was. And it was just like, here we are. We've had these just like unicorn after unicorn. I was sharing some of my best stuff with him, and same for him. And then he gets into that thing, and he's just like, your mouth is ruined for like 3 hours. There's like nothing.
I think the King taint was worse than the John Connolly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You brought up. So, I think that was actually blood from a dead Confederate soldier.
No. That's the other one.
Jeb Stewart.
The Jeb Stewart. No, the John Connolly was the one that someone talked me into buying over in North Carolina.
Oh, that's right.
So a couple of people have asked about swag. And and if you want to go to,
it's on our website. We sell
jekservices.com.
JEK Services CO for company.
CO.com. You can buy house cleans, house hats. Maybe just text you for house hats. I don't think we've got them.
I don't have the hats listed yet, but if you just send us a message, let us know what you want with the House Bourbon logo on it. I have all his logos saved, so I can get it to you.
I've actually got some custom flight boards. We're going to be working our way in there. We just hadn't. I've been getting a back stock of them up before we loaded your site with them.
Okay.
So
I own a company that does stickers and embroidery and printing and stuff like that. So if you guys need anything with their logos on it, just let me know on our website. It's jekservicesco.com.
Does that say user?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a name. This is my wife asking me what the most expensive bottle I've ever
Probably.
bought. I was like, she's smart like that. She'd do that.
Probably.
So we're going to open a 2008 single barrel. Just to
Casey, the most expensive bottle he has bought was
a
like
bit of a week.
$15.
Ooh, that's a bit
She's
slimy.
been with me. You can't. You already ruined her life.
Do you have some more gleams? Check us over some clean gleams.
Do I have blends? No. Do you have blends? Yes.
Just a house full of dirty guns.
There you go.
And if you like this shirt, which I do, it's actually from chasingbourbon.com, chasing-bourbon. It's a Facebook group, and Brian has some good stuff.
Brian does put out some good stuff.
Yeah. He also does some great store picks in his
94 proof.
Patreon.
This is going to taste like water, Dave.
Oh,
well, that means you're going to. So you're not going to get the proof. You're going to get all of the.
It's going to be all flavor.
It's got a bit of dust on it.
Oh boy,
it's got a bit of.
I will tell you.
So did Brian do this?
A 90.
What's it? Did you say Brian made that?
No. This shirt.
Oh, your shirt.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that because of your saying?
No, he stole my saying, but that's fine. I'll allow him to steal my saying.
Hey, that saying got us knocked out of a early time, or was it early times? Or Evan Williams.
Evan Williams.
Where
you got
Michael McGee, Dusties, you boys got to go Neat Bourbon Bar in Louisville.
Neat is holy ground.
Yeah, Neat is amazing.
Where we were gonna go if I would have went with you guys.
Oh yeah, Neat.
Where do you come from, Michael? You in the Tennessee area?
An old granddad 1 liter blew my sausage off. I don't know what it says after that. It's just ... But that is an amazing comment. It blew his sausage off.
Man, that's some Game of Thrones shit right there. That's awesome.
I've had my sausage blown off a couple times myself.
Thomas Anderson, yes. Not crazy about Michter's.
It's okay. You don't have to hate.
Yeah.
I don't hate. I never once said.
Well, no, it's okay. Good example.
It's not Weller Special Reserve.
Good example. We got a buddy that does not like a 95.5 rye. Like can't drink anything that's a 95.5 rye.
But he did like the old Dragon Bones.
And that is some of the best. Yeah,
the old Dragon Bones 18-year with the 4 square barrel.
But
I gave him that. He actually liked it. And then I told him it's 95.5, and instantly he was like, no, that's not good.
Well, how can you not like anything that's 4 square age?
Exactly.
Wouldn't allow me to say dick. Well,
No, I like it. It's better with sausage.
Yeah.
It really is.
I like sausage better.
Yeah, it really was that's more comedic.
The information has been conveyed.
This is fantastic.
Have you tasted it yet?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Well, I love the nose.
I love your nose too. My nose has done a lot of cocaine. Back in
No,
the
it
day.
hasn't.
I've never done a drug.
No, it hasn't.
Oh wow!
I want a house.
Check it out, Jack Daniels. You can drink neat.
Yeah,
That is.
You're right.
So is this the first single barrel?
no,
No, but they're early on.
one of the early ones.
So we
What
saw these pop up
What year?
in a place that sells old bourbon. Let's say that.
Oh wait.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
I got.
Hey Ron,
We were debating on buying them, and then I looked. The one I have is actually my birthday.
is that?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's but 08, of course, shit. I was 32 years old, but it was still my birthday.
Making a lot of bad decisions back then.
Did some of the best of my life.
Yeah.
I was going to say I was.
Uh-oh. Your life has ended.
Oh no!
It's because you didn't.
It's because nobody was getting.
No. People were watching it. You have the little puzzle piece you have to do if you go live for so long.
That's why you don't
Prove
go on
that you're still
TikTok.
there. Shut
Well,
up.
I'd say that, but
Nah.
TikTok at least doesn't have the difficulties that I had this one.
But it doesn't if you're a business account. Like I don't have to worry about that.
It doesn't if I just got to get that software sorted out. Man, I had little cats I could play. I could have played my intro. I could have done that sort of stuff. Cheers. What a comparison. Thanks, David.
Hey,
OG 16 should be released tomorrow. Yeah. I'm pretty.
October 1st,
No, apparently tomorrow.
or are they
Tomorrow
drop?
at the distillery. I don't know.
What time is it? What?
Can we get there?
Are we driving to Jack Daniels
Jim Beam.
or Jim Beam?
Hmm.
When?
Well, it drops in the morning. It is 100 proof.
100 proof, 16 year OGD.
Now, I've got at the house a 1979 Old Granddad 114.
Oh man.
Old great.
You want to talk about knocking your
Yeah.
sausage off?
Yeah. I haven't tried that one, but
You're not working tomorrow.
No, well,
Are you
no.
working tomorrow?
Oh, wait a
Yeah, I'm
minute.
working
No,
tomorrow.
listen, I already got the text that said, okay, apparently if you're playing tonight, that means you're working on that
Mm.
bourbon room the rest of the weekend.
No, because it's going to be the hurricane's coming tomorrow.
That's not going to stop me from
Yeah,
cutting
it
wood
will.
and putting up shelves.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, I think
I got to
the
find.
OGD is. I'm not like Jim Beam is out of
Maybe
all the
come help you.
distilleries. Jim Beam's probably one of my not
Maybe
least
come help you.
favorite, but
I got to be productive.
it's
Listen, sometimes we're productive, sometimes we find the bourbon.
Well, we can do both.
yeah. I know he's a pain in the ass. You know what we should do? Should we do that thing that you were saying we should do?
I think we should.
Okay.
Oh my
Let's do
God,
it.
what?
It's over in the bag. If you want to,
This
to
is
get it, or
no,
you,
no, I'll go.
you got
I'll
it?
go get it. This is a
Oh,
special
this
one.
is going to be good. Because I'm telling you, so our thoughts on this was we knew going into this very well had an opportunity to be one of the contenders for Bourbon of the Year.
Yep.
Jack, yes, it's Tennessee whiskey, but it's aged over 4 years. It's distilled in the same season. It meets all the characteristics of bourbon. So it could be called bourbon.
It could.
Give Jack its credit. It's Tennessee whiskey, but it's a contender for Bourbon of the Year. Now, we have also agreed this little guy over here is probably what we have thought to be
Bourbon of
the
year.
front runner for Bourbon of the Year.
That's got to be the 15-year. I mean, the 13 was good.
Yeah.
The 15 blows it away.
Yeah, so 100%. I think one of my next videos is going to be the top 10 bourbons right now that are going in, before true allocation season starts. But there's so many. I've been thinking there's just so many. Like the Booker's Reserve, the Little Book Infinite, the Russell's Reserve 15, now the Coy Hill.
So I made a mistake. We did the the Bourbon Festival, and we scored some serious
The
monsters.
VVS, yeah.
You know,
18.
when you come home and you see your credit card statement, and you're like, "Oh shit, I got to sell off some of these." That's kind of what happened to me, and I ended up letting go of the Parker's Heritage, the new, because immediately you think, American single malt, and then it's finished. Then it's finished on top of that in a cognac cask. I started thinking that's not something I'm so much into. And then I don't know if any of you follow Kevin Carlson or Kevin C on TikTok. I don't know if he's got a YouTube or not. But Kevin is always, his palate has pretty well nailed everything for me. You know, he's, you know how purple tops, Willet purple tops are very polarizing. You either love that funk or it's awful to you, right? Yep. And Kevin's a huge Willet fan. And so that's kind of what I started following him about, you know, once I got my first Willet bottle. And he tasted that Parker's Heritage, and he's like, I don't understand this. He said, this has got to be one of the best bottles I've ever tasted in my life. You know, he
was hating yourself at that moment.
At that moment, I'm sitting here thinking, what have I done? You know, and it is
anything that says single malt, just automatically I don't want.
Anything that says just malt, like I've got a 30-year Glenfiddich up there, and if that ain't good, I don't know, man. But this has got corn in it. This has a high percentage of corn.
You got to remember this. It is a malt, but it is a very high corn percentage. It's got a decent rye percentage. And then, you know, there's so many people right now that are following the, who's the cognac guys that found the cave full of like a shit ton of, you bought one of the bottles from Sod. Bacta started pushing this whole finish in cognac barrel.
Well, I have the only single barrel they've ever released and ever will release.
And Bacta finishing these bourbons in cognac barrels is giving these things such a candied fruit note, or you know, it's like this really. You take an old aged bourbon that's got a well-roundedness to it, but it's kind of oaky, and then you age it in a cognac barrel, and it brings out these sweet notes that you get from a cognac, and they just round each other out and complement each other, and people are going nuts over it. That's why you're seeing so many port finish and cognac finished, and these sweeter wines and sweeter liqueurs and things of that nature that are so popular right now.
Yeah, the barrel, like I say, we're not big finished. Like just from what you said, we're not big finished whiskey guys, right? It's got to only really.
What's that supposed? I'm gonna kick his ass out of here.
Yeah.
I forgot I had my phone sitting right here.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're not big finished guys. Like
I do not like a finish.
But I'll tell you what, like I'm a Barrel King member too, and I freaking love the way they finish stuff. It's like they bring out the flavors that are already there. They don't bring out like, you know, add flavors.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, see, I guess that's
grab us like some Glens.
It's not the Coy Hill hooking lips that we're feeling. It's the friendship and the fellowship.
The Parker's Heritage 40 was finished in reconstruction cognac barrels.
Coy Hill definitely helped.
Less staves. I bet the finish is more subtle. Yeah,
dude, I'm not the help.
But you had one and you sold it. We could have been sipping on that right now.
I panicked.
What are we drinking?
Russell's and a Coy.
Russell's and Coy. We need 2 each.
You don't need 2. You should already have a Coy.
I should
do, but I don't know which one's.
I mean, I'm sure I could rinse one out.
Give me those 2 fancy steamed ones.
Oh, you want the fancy pants?
Fancy
bougie pants.
He's gonna be like Drums and Dram because he loves these things.
Do you have your fancy pants on?
I have fancy shorts.
They are formal. They're black.
All right, you need one more?
Yes, sir.
Where's your old ones? These right
here.
Yep. Let's move.
So this is big time. This is competition. This is this is possibly bourbon of the year.
Oh, that
is that.
That's that old turkey.
Bourbon
Or
of the year,
old
number one.
JD.
And
I mean, at
bourbon
some
of the-
point, and you can't deny it. At some point, it all starts running together.
Lies.
It does. I'm pretty sure I could mix Coy Hill with Red Bull right now, and it'd be perfect.
You should be here, Ryan. You could be here, Ryan, but you live in Ohio. One small drop of water needed. To which one you think?
We don't
G?
do that. Here.
No,
No,
that's not
sometimes
true.
we
That's
do.
not
That's
true.
true.
Shit, look, I've got
Yeah, we've got
distilled
one.
water droppers. I mean,
And they're full. We don't do that here.
you use one drop. You don't use,
Tim,
He's had these filled since 1983.
pull me a drop of that 15 and Prater can bring it to work. Tim Schubert.
yeah, I'm gonna bring that to our job. Yeah, no.
Apparently you
But
guys.
Tim, you do know where I live.
Yeah.
So, anytime you want a sample, buddy, you're, open door policy.
And Tim, if it's something I have, I can bring it over to Prater's and we can all get drunk by the pool.
And then all of a sudden, it's a bottle share.
That's usually what happens.
Wow.
Interesting.
Really?
Okay. Lots of peanut on the Coy Hill.
So much peanut. So weird. It's so weird.
It's so much ethanol on the 15 though. Like you can't stick your nose in like you do on the Coy Hill. Coy Hill's just so smooth. Like you can stick that nose right in there.
God damn. Like this, you know what I love about bourbon? It's so
The taste?
fucking delicious.
It is.
It's the most delicious thing I've ever put in my mouth. Like it's so good. Like everything, and it's hard, right? Because all this stuff is expensive and hard to find, but god damn, it's delicious.
So I've got a question for you guys.
Oh,
I got
I don't know. I don't know if I
got
want
a
to hear.
knee slapper.
Oh,
this
Jesus.
is going in badly.
No.
What cigar would you pair with the Coy Hill?
No.
Oh, I don't even know. I'm not.
No?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Coy Hill to me is not a cigar pairing whiskey. To me,
I can get on board with that. What about the Russell's 15?
very much so. I will say
Tim needs a reason to crack his hazmat purple top.
What's that?
Tim needs a reason to crack his hazmat purple top.
Friends.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Come on down, Timo.
What do you want me to crack, Tim? You bring over a hazmat purple top. I'll have 5 guys over at the house. We'll each bring a unicorn.
Well, why don't?
Take your pick. We'll crack them.
Hey, whenever we do the bottle kill of the Coy Hill, of my Coy Hill, why don't we do it here?
I've got
Tim can come here because it's closer.
no. Tim's on my side of town.
I thought he was in Chattanooga.
No.
Tim, why did I think you were in Chattanooga like for the last 2 years?
How much? 140.
145.5. Holy shit!
Where the hell did you find that?
Jesus, that's a
Well,
that's a heavy
he
duty.
got the standard 130.
He's in
and he
Blount.
put it in the microwave.
That's what we refer to as a monker. That is a monker.
Well, will it? Oh man, let's get into this, guys, because this is important.
Yeah.
This is possibly bourbon of the year. This is right now. This is 1 and 2. I can tell you right now. Like, even if I forgot which one it is, that's peanut butter.
Yeah, I can tell which
That's
one
like
it is.
caramel
they're
and dark
completely
fruits.
different notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the nose, I know what I like better.
The Coy Hill is caramel peanut butter to me, and the Russell's Reserve 15 is like a dark fruit, dark cherries.
Dude, I'm still going with Coy Hill. I
On
can't
the
help
nose?
it. On the taste.
Oh, have you tasted it? Jesus.
Were we waiting? We've been talking for 15 minutes.
Yummy.
That is a peanut bomb. I'm gonna
Rinse out.
I'm very.
I can't believe I've never picked up this much peanut before on
No.
the Coy.
Never
but
in a
I'm
million
also
years.
indifferent because I have Coy Hill. I don't have a Russell's 15.
Okay. Clear palate. Chilled.
Oh, shit.
You got a message.
Oh, that's good. They're both so good.
They're really good.
Both are so good.
That has to be number 1 and number 2 of the year. unless someone's going to release something toward Thanksgiving that's just going to blow our socks off, this is going to be number 1 and number 2.
All you got left's B-Tech.
Yeah, B-Tech better bring that
Well,
A game.
there's another Hard Truth release coming up.
Yeah, those guys, as good as they are, they're still not competing with a 15-year-old turkey.
So, and B-Tech they have to bring their A game. If 2023, the Eagle Rare might have competed.
I mean,
we're
talking about main distillers.
But the GTS, these blow. And I've got 23 GTS
unless
if we want to bring it out.
Eagle Rare 17 is like 21 years this year.
Yeah.
Because last year was like 19 years, 3 months. Unless it's like 21 years on Eagle Rare 17,
Thanks, Hook.
It'd be very hard to beat.
And if anyone needs to do some fishing in North Carolina, hook up Hook and Lips because good times.
Dude, I want to go.
It's such a good time.
I've never been fly fishing.
Oh, dude. He told I was able to it's such a cool feeling to be able to throw that fly and just get it right where you want it.
Hey, Hook and Lips, if you teach me how to fly fish, I'll bring all the bourbon.
There you go.
I will bring everything Dave has. I'll load it up in the U-Haul, and we'll just go fly fishing.
Never go to North Carolina in 2 weeks. You should hook up Hook and Lips, man. You should hook up Hook and Lips.
You know how to fly fish?
Yeah.
Great time, just takes you out.
We're way too close to a great river not to know how to fly fish.
So, man, I if these, I don't even know. I don't even know if I can pick.
I have, and I don't know that I'm gonna be happy with myself after saying it, but I do.
You talking about who wins?
Yeah. What do you prefer?
Honestly, Russell's 15. For me, the Coy Hill has its place, but it definitely cannot beat out Russell's 15. And you got to think what Jimmy and Eddie Russell are doing. They have been there. They went through the trials and errors. Jack Daniels has been through so many master distillers, or I guess, 3 now since Coy Hill, that they're still trying to figure it out. And it really shows Russell's beats it. Russell's 15 is right there with the generations.
I'm waiting to see what he says.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to say Coy Hill.
Really?
Yep. Fucking just. These are two amazing. It would be 9.9 and 9.7. They're both so fantastic. And maybe it's just my bias towards Jack Daniels, but it's so different. The nuttiness is so strange for me.
15 a buy at 425-ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Tim. If you can get it sub 450, it's a buy.
Buy it. Or just make friends with people like John, and he will share it.
Come over. I'll share it with you. Bring that purple top.
David, I bet near Nashville for fly fishing area. Great. Yeah, fantastic. Hook and Lips
Canton,
is in,
I guess Canton and Waynesville area.
Yeah, Hook and Lips is in Asheville and just to the east of that.
Okay. I don't like downtown Asheville, but I like all the areas outside of Asheville.
You're very hippie. What's the word?
I don't like hippies.
Adverse.
No, I don't like hippies. Don't like them.
Okay. So Prater, you're the time vote, my friend. What do you think? Whiskey of the year. It all comes down to you, Fred Minnick /
what was released this year?
Prater Potato.
Not including previous releases.
David, I love you, brother, but I still think it goes to the Russell's 15.
High five.
I really, and it could be a turkey thing or a Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their favorite.
Oh, no.
And normally these are two.
Russell's 15.
These are two of my 3 favorite brands. Right. And
and don't get me wrong, it might just be my bias, because it's my bottle. I just got it.
But can I tell you why?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And this is a deciding factor for many people.
This has more rye. In
This will be a big determining factor. I am a huge fan of
Devin, hold on. Devin, no.
Spit it out.
I will roll up a newspaper and smack you in the nose.
No.
No.
Devin needs to behave.
And spit on that thing.
Yeah. So, with this being said, I am a huge fan of double oak bourbons. I like a heavy oak to almost to the point of tannic.
Mm-hmm.
I like that extra oak age and taste. That is where the Russell's 15 stands out to me versus the Coy Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I like that oakiness. And that is probably what drives me. I will be honest. I think the new Coy Hill is better balanced. It has a rounder flavor to it. There's no tannic residual. There's
I can feel that. Like right now, as you were saying that, I'm like, yeah, I can just feel that oak.
Right.
And
it's and that's the difference in the two. You're comparing two completely different types of whiskey. The 15-year versus how many?
11.
Yeah. So 4 years you wouldn't think would make that huge of a difference, but the Russell's does have a heavy oak to it. And that goes back to somebody asked us earlier about what do you like to pair with a cigar?
That was me.
Mm-hmm.
No, somebody on the chat asked us.
Oh, well, I am feeling every ounce of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, James is winning.
Yeah,
Yep.
And he should be. We've been drinking a lot.
I absolutely won the race.
Yeah, he's winning. But with that said, when people ask, what is the perfect bourbon to pair with a cigar? My experience has shown you don't overproof a bourbon with a cigar. Cigar kind of kills a little bit of the bourbon notes, and a high proof bourbon will kill the flavor of a cigar.
Not always.
My go-to is in most parts has been like a Knob Creek 12-year. I've always thought a Knob Creek 12 paired great with, but a Russell's 15.
I think.
Hold on. Think about Knob Creek 15. How amazing would that be?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Like an Oliva Series V cigar.
I got 3 over there. We can find out.
But I think honestly, like that's where like the cigar batches and stuff come in because
that's sweeter.
And,
yeah,
it's not that it tastes like a cigar. It pairs with
a cigar. Right. Yes. And like Nancy sorted her shit out. Speaking of Nancy, here's a fucking flavor wheel, and I stuck a fucking flavor wheel to. James printed me this flavor wheel, Nancy Frayling flavor wheel.
I didn't just print you the flavor wheel. I printed you a flavor wheel sticker.
Can you see that shit?
And cut a plexiglass.
So if you want this, get on JK Services.
What's that?
Yeah.
Well, we probably need to go with Nancy and make sure.
Oh no, I think we'll put the because Nancy's got some stuff that she says on the back about how this works, and it'll be copyright Nancy Fraley.
So we need. So before I list it, we need to go with Nancy.
Yeah, I'll send Nancy an email because she sent me this. She's a very nice lady, and I love it.
We make the giant stickers on our machine. So
I agree, Michael. The Russell's really does open up with a little bit of water.
Well, let's do it. Let's give both of these a bit of water. Actually, we haven't done that yet.
That's a good idea. Looky here. From water from 1983.
No, this is water from a glacier.
This is
Happy Gilmore.
This is
water
or Water Boy.
Water.
This is from your.
This is actually this is distilled. This is the highest quality H2O Food City sells.
Bullshit. This is Hallsdale Pal.
Even more expensive.
It is more.
It opens up the nose amazingly,
Oh wow!
Okay, I can't tell the difference between the two.
James over there winning the race.
He's one.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference between the two. If you mixed them up, I would not be able to.
He's three drinks away from being that little pig that hangs out the window. Whee!
I wouldn't say 3.
Okay.
So got a couple
One
of
and a
people staying in my house for a while, but yeah, no, they smell the same. They smell much more the same.
So it's
when they
not
do
Yeah,
just
it.
me.
it really
No,
does. It
no,
really
it
does get closer.
I thought I was
It,
just
it knocks the peanut down off this one,
And
and
it knocks
I
the
thought I
oak
was
down,
hammered.
it knocks the oak down off the
That one.
15.
wow, goddamn, I love bourbon.
That bottled saliva from Jack Daniels. That is, yeah. You can get that at Prater's as well, Tim.
Oh wow, This-
I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
That's Russell's 15.
yeah, and that's a banana. That's a chocolate.
But it
banana
did knock
caramel.
the nose down, which is why I was saying they're the same.
Okay, we got to do this a week out. We're gonna do a live
And
again,
that's Coy Hill.
and we're gonna do Russell's 15, the new Coy Hill,
My Coy Hill.
the Heaven Hill 18.
No, my Coy Hill
I
needs to be
think-
bottle kill. We're gonna do a bottle
Yeah,
kill.
Well, no, okay, yeah, we want to do that. We're talking about picking 5 bottles that we think are the 2024
Oh shit.
contenders of the
Yeah.
year. So my votes are, of course, Russell's 15, the new Coy,
Mhm.
the Heaven Hill 18. You got a BBS open?
Not open.
Ooh.
Well, no, yes, yeah, I do.
Ooh, that's a hard
Eric.
one.
Eric's got it, but we'll drink it
Okay.
because I stole his full one. But anyway, and then
So-
Booker's Reserve, and then
Do you have a
Would you
Booker-
do the
you have- you have-
reserve
you have a
over the little
Booker's
book?
Rye?
both because we're talking top 10.
You have a Booker's Rye?
Well, you want to do 10 or 5?
The
No.
2016 Booker's Ride,
Oh.
5 or 10.
Do you have a saddle on your unicorn in the garage?
I think we just get a selection of everything that is in the running, and it's not Sellers Age 2024 because that's very
That's the same
subpar.
shit from last
I
year.
heard it tastes exactly the same.
You heard that from us.
That was us.
That's
Everybody,
probably where I heard it.
everybody-
We literally were like this.
You're the
this-
only 2 guys I talked to.
I know.
So, yeah.
You could taste
100%.
you could taste a tenth of a difference in proof,
Everybody else,
and it could almost be given to a fresh crack.
Mm.
That
Every-
much of a difference.
everybody, all the other reviewers are saying, "Oh my god, it's the best thing ever," but I don't see it. I just don't
Dude,
see it. But maybe I need to go
some
back.
of the people reviewing it, have they had a 2023?
Yeah, they put it side by side. I think Bourbon
Okay.
Kingdom did. So, and that, don't get me wrong, they got
Most
better
people
palate
do
than me,
prefer
but
the proof, the extra proof,
I couldn't even taste
but
that.
I barely could taste. Yeah,
So maybe we're just normal guys can't detect much difference. So that's why I would, and I didn't. I wasn't a big fan of 2023, so that's why I wouldn't really put 2024 in the mix.
Oh, I just remembered there is one more drop this year that hasn't happened.
What?
The William Heaven Hill,
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever they're dropping from the
William Heaven.
William Heaven
What do you
Hill.
think it's going to be this year?
I doubt it's going to be a 17 year. It's going to probably go down. It's going to be probably in the 12s or 13s.
You think it'll be a restart on the age statement?
I'm hoping it's going to be a restart at a high proof, like a more cast strength.
What would you do if it's a hazmat?
Shit my
I'd buy
pants.
it. I'd buy it.
Line up.
So
We'd be
if you're-
camping, wouldn't we?
If you're overseeing marketing there, how can you be like, okay, hazmat is the thing to go for? How can we not have a hazmat?
Cristal.
Yeah, well, somebody brought this up today. Okay,
I
you're
thought you were going to bed hook.
you're a store owner.
Or is that someone else?
You have an option to buy a Weller 107 store pick or a Weller foolproof store pick.
Is the
Both-
107
both-
chill filtered?
Both will pull $150, and you get 25 more bottles out of a 107 than you would a foolproof.
Yep.
Which one
Hey,
are
Matt.
Which one are you going to sell?
You're
107.
drinking.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And,
your
you know,
ROI
right,
on that is going to
Right.
be ridiculous.
You know, as a store owner,
Yeah,
you
everyone
gotta-
loves 107 over foolproof. Hey, like what is it?
No, with
I
that,
love 107 over foolproof too.
I did until that store pick, that last
Oh,
store pick.
The
Yeah.
last store pick
We
was
have
different
up
because
there
it tasted like a single barrel.
is a Pops Liquor full Weller foolproof store pick that is
That was
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
I think it's been
Ridiculous.
unanimously kind of called out in our local market as the best foolproof.
But
It's
I've
so
ever had.
off, and because it's so
But
off.
even a good store pick outside of the one you did,
Put that thing up, David.
outside of the store pick you did for foolproof, Weller 107 beats everything else hands down.
Why though?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. Why?
Tim, how did you miss out? You're in there like every other day.
And the thing is,
Does John have any more setback?
I've got one in the bunk.
Hey Tim, I have an open one. You're welcome to it, buddy.
Yeah.
I did, but I killed it.
Well, I have an open one, and I have another open one, so I have two opens. You're welcome to the Pops.
You need to try it, Tim. It's impressive.
But why? Like, because the foolproof is always non-chill filtered. So
Yeah.
Right,
why-
exactly. Why are they not
Why
non-chill
does it-
filter in the
yeah,
107s?
And then, but why did like everybody likes a 107 over a foolproof, even when it's not? When the 107 is non-chill filtered, 99 out of 100 people will pick that over a foolproof.
Most
So-
of the time, yeah,
So
I agree.
why does adding water to Weller make it
Unless you
better?
get a store pick that's fake.
Yeah,
Fake.
James got one of those. he got one that had a store pick sticker on it, but shit, it was
Yeah,
just
it's not a store pick.
It's
It's
the
a regular.
balance and the smoothness that makes goodness. Is it? Yeah. We all, Michael.
Who you
versus
laughing
Fool
at, Devin?
guys are watching too much reviews. Full
Devin, I know where you live.
so about us.
okay.
I feel that way
So,
too. Like
Hold on a second.
I like
Michael McGee says we're watching too many reviews. Foolproof pick is so badass. It is.
foolproof.
It is, but so Devin, who's commented just under you, I know he's had some non-chill filtered 107 store picks. I mean, how close are they, Devin? Are we full of shit, or are they honestly, are they competitive to most? We're not comparing it to Pop's last pick.
I don't know.
We're talking a Weller foolproof pick
They're not
from
close.
Total Wine.
They're not close.
I don't know. Like, but you got to think why. Like, there's 7 percentage points difference, and the main difference is more water added. So why would adding more water to the 107 make it better?
Right.
It's coming from a
Shouldn't.
different. It's just like everything else. It's coming from the same rick house or different. Rick house.
Exactly. So that's what you're picking up. Something about the 107 does bring.
Where's your chart? We need to refer to the chart.
Nancy Frailing chart.
Hey Nancy, if you're watching,
She's watching.
drunk people cannot decipher that.
Drunk people cannot read the small chart.
We need bold letters and
This-
someone to read it to us in the
this is-
barney voice.
This at this point, this is redundant.
Yeah. But-
you could put a hubcap in front of you right now. You wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, we're not reading that, Nancy. We need bold.
I love this though. This is
bold
great.
lettering.
Yeah, well, she gave me the highest proof thing, the highest density of resolution she could.
Well,
Yeah.
I still had to, in order to make it that size, I still had to go in and vectorize it.
Whatever that means.
Couldn't read it.
I don't need a chart to tell me it's delicious. It is
Exactly.
delicious, but it is delicious. What I'm saying is why? Why is a lower proof, more water added thing better than a less? Also, some mash bills have proof points that are golden.
No.
Some taste better. Some taste better than high proof. Like, do you not think that the Russell's Reserve 15 drinks hotter than the Jack Daniels, even though it ain't?
Right now is a.
Dave, I need music.
No, you don't need music. You don't need us out.
Well,
have you never been on a live with music?
no, because it gets demonetized.
You're weird. I don't want music.
No.
I want a rave.
No, it's
Yeah.
not crazy.
I can already
Well-
tell you what the ride home's gonna be like.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking horrible for you.
Well, it's unfortunate my software didn't work. So if you see some lives for me, that is going to be test lives. I'm going to work out that fucking software. Really annoyed me. Makes me feel like Mark McGee. If you go to Neat Bourbon Bar, I want an invite. Seriously, dude, join my
Did y'all
membership.
not go to Neat? When y'all
Join my
went out?
membership, and I'll send you some samples, and we'll hook up.
Okay.
We'll fucking.
Okay. I gotta tell a story on you.
Oh, okay. There's a story. There's a John story.
So we're last day for us of the Bourbon Festival, which was Saturday. We decided Sunday morning we're gonna get up early, get out of Dodge, get home, save our marriages. And so Saturday night we leave the Heaven Hill event at 10:30 roughly. We leave out of there about 10:30. And we're like, all right, we're going to head back to the hotel. So Heaven Hill is in Bardstown.
Yep.
Our hotel is in
Louisville.
We decided, okay, but we got these coupons.
Coupons.
We got a coupon.
Coupons.
A coupon for a free Evergreen Glen.
That's right.
And so we roll up to Evergreen. We look online. We look in so I pull up like the Apple Maps, and it says Evergreen open till 11 o'clock. Right.
Mm.
We come sliding in sideways at 10:57, and we go to the door, and God, I can't even remember her name. Works at Evergreen. She's like, "We're closed. We're closed."
We're
I'm like, shit, but we got a coupon.
Got a
We got
coupon.
to run up to them coupons to the door. We want our Glens, right? And she's like, I can't open it. And it's like, oh shit. I'm like, all right. So we leave out of there and we go back and we double check. We look online. Turns out Evergreen in Louisville is open an hour later. And we come pulling in. So you got to remember, Louisville is a college town.
Yeah.
And where Evergreen's at in Louisville,
So you're driving.
the streets are flooded.
You're
with people.
driving, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So we got there quick.
Yeah.
But we pull in. I pull on the side street. It's okay. I got a handicap tag. Whatever. I'm blocking the sidewalk, and there's 400 people walking around the car. They're all. Dave's like, I'm gonna go in and get our Glens, and then we'll go back to the hotel. So Dave goes in. I'm like, but Dave, it says Bardstown only on the. He's like, it's okay, we'll get it. He goes in, and he's sitting there forever. And he comes out and he goes, I got our Glens. I was like, really? They ordered the tickets? He's like, no, I got fucking pissed off. I bought them. So we've got 2 Evergreen Glens at this point. But Dave's like, fuck it, I buy them.
Yeah, fuck up. The amount of effort we went to get those fucking Glens.
So now that is one of my absolute favorite Glens to look at when I'm getting ready to drink. I was like, normally I wouldn't get two shits about it. Never.
You driving in your caddy reminds me of Woody Harrelson in Zombieland.
Zombie, you're right.
So
Yeah.
Just like paint a number 3 on the side, and you're just fucking like. as
So
fast as
too
you
long
We gotta
didn't
get
listen. Too long
Yeah.
didn't listen for Homer, who just showed up from Deck Night on the Rocks. Is the new Coy Hill is fucking amazing.
can. It is.
The old Coy Hill is also fucking amazing. The new Coy Hill is more rounded and maybe a better bourbon. It's not such a smash in the face. And considering you
It's
can't drink like 40 proof, so it might be
It's,
better for you.
it, honest to God, is a more enjoyable
Yeah.
drinker.
Yeah.
Especially, I'll say, especially for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you've,
Homer's
if,
gonna love the
Dave,
new Coy
what's
Hill.
a BBRO?
Verbo. Hope you already booked a Verbo next year for.
we haven't yet.
We
but
haven't
We're looking
yet.
at one.
What is
We
it?
are total
It's,
Airbnb
No, we're pulling a camper.
vacation. Yeah, but we're thinking about pulling a camper or just.
I don't know.
I can't say I got a lead.
I
I got a lead on a 23-bedroom cabin 10 minutes
I
out of
have a
Bardstown.
goalie. We can pull a huge ass
House Bourbon is going to have like a group thing.
with
Hook and Lips is going to be there.
We'll be good.
fucking Michael McGee's probably going to be there because he sounds like a good guy. How do you guys have Kentucky Owl 9?
No, that's not what we're saying, Deck Knight. Do you even like bourbon?
So what you're saying is lower proof is better.
Oh hell no.
No. Do you
No.
even like bourbon?
Do you even like bourbon? But what we're saying is that the new Jack Daniels
House
Coy Hill is
bourbon
pretty
needs to be in a house. Bird, Devin Brand. That's gospel.
House Bourbon is looking at buying a house in Bardstown, and it'll be House Bourbon.
Tim says he's in for the cabin.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Hey, okay, just for the record,
Daryl,
We're gonna-
Daryl, 22 Bourbon Cabin.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
the world.
so
Daryl. Oh, man.
let's we need
Daryl.
to give that man a hand right there. That right
Him
there.
being on social media is
Yeah,
like a fucking
Daryl-
miracle.
Yeah, Daryl K coming in on social media.
With
might
his
be
real
one of the-
name. With his real
that-
name.
That's
Daryl,
not his real name.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Daryl, we bow our hats to. There is not a more dedicated bourbon hunter.
Now,
in
that
the-
joke
in
is
the
finished,
United
Forrest James.
States.
No, it hasn't, because I haven't said it enough to be bored with it. So no, it has not ran its course.
So with that being said, I've got a guy that's one of the big, and this isn't trying to toot any horns or whatever. He's actually bought a really large cabin outside of Bardstown that we're trying to lock up,
Why is Daryl
And-
going to Cali?
and we do that. I think that's where we're planning on doing. Actually, the three of us have got something in the works right now to bring some kind of new experiences and some fun
It's
to
basically
our local bourbon area.
it's basically just a YouTube video on repeat
Oh,
of me
it doesn't have to be-
drunk and committing OSHA violations.
It doesn't have to even be local, right?
It doesn't have to be.
It'll be
local.
better.
No,
it'll be better if you are
we're-
local. But we're gonna start a Facebook page that, and we're gonna have some good times.
Yeah, we've got, there's just the three of us, and I will go so far as to say there's another 12, maybe 15 guys that have learned just how damn cool it is doing bourbon experiences as a group with friends.
We're about having
And
fun,
that is honest to God where your memories are made. That is what is making bourbon fun. And we've got an idea of what's going to step that up, and we're hoping to launch that
We're
like
shooting what?
October 1st.
October 1st is our target start date. It might start before then, but I don't.
Smoky
August 1st
Mountain
is our target
Bourbon
date.
Society.
Yeah.
So,
Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society. Yeah.
and even if you're not around the Smoky Mountains, if you've got the Smoky Mountains in your heart,
Smoky Mountains touch Kentucky to
Yeah.
North Carolina, Tennessee, down to
Virginia.
Georgia.
even the
Virginia,
Ohio boys,
they touch a lot. We've got something fun coming, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Can we plan the next bottle share? Yes,
It's already in the works.
in the new group. In the new group, you can.
Yeah,
and no, these shelves come from Amazon.
Like the rainforest.
close
Yes,
to
from
From the rainforest.
with my boat. No
Dave-
shit. You got a
Dave
canoe?
literally had to kill 12 turtles to get those from the rainforest.
No. No, got to
No.
look after the planet.
No.
Captain Planet, he's my hero.
Captain Planet.
Got
Holy
to take
hell.
it down to zero.
Hooking the lips.
Holy hell. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Look, hooking
Oh, wait.
the lips is like us getting a little on the fuzzy side.
Yeah, I wish my fucking dude. You got no idea how much effort I put into this whole fucking live shit. and we're
Yeah,
just doing
we've-
it off
we've
my
got
fucking
some-
webcam.
We got a lot of fun coming. We've really actually been putting some work in, and
Hey, hooking lips. I even combed my mustache. I knew I was going to be on live. I combed my mustache.
Those are not Brazilian Amberana shells.
No.
wait, everybody know my catchphrase.
Amberana sucks.
That's
Amberana
right.
sucks.
He showed up with it.
Oh.
Dave, you let me
I
down.
was thinking
You
like
let me down.
what was your other one, like Ghostbusters or something like that?
Oh, no. You know,
like Bill
so
Murray.
something that was popular the other day, I said, bourbon's a spirit. We're not alcoholics. We're Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Hey, if I could be a Ghostbuster, I would have when I was 7.
drinking more. I was just going to
Well,
end it.
I didn't want to grab yours because it's yours.
Well,
but I'll drink all that, and you can drink all that you
well,
want.
I'll drink yours.
Just
a little bit.
That worked out.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit. And
I
then
have a feeling I'm gonna be at your house tomorrow working.
Just
So I
a
probably
little
don't
bit.
need to.
I will be. Hey, any of you that are in the Knoxville greater area that feel like coming over to the house, I'm currently working on a bourbon room.
Anyone that can do
And,
drywall
If you have a
or
construction background,
Right, yeah. It's like we are
we need
actually
to hang shelves.
cabinetry and
But no, you got cabinetry. I got drywall. We need someone who could do framing because your framing work is horrendous.
doors fucking hung in it.
thanks, Mike.
After we fixed it because it wiggled. You remember that when you put all those 2x4s, all those 2x4s side by side,
Yes.
the whole door just wiggled.
It's shit.
Did you get your new windows?
I called the guy, left a voicemail today when they're supposed to be installed, but it's supposed to be into September or October.
But the fun part is drinking and trying to do construction work. It's like a game of
Hey, Matt, welcome to the rare breed level,
Russian
brother.
roulette that you don't really want to play, but it's kind of fun.
Hope you have more lives. Yeah, I'm hoping we have more lives too. I like this live. It's way less editing for
True.
me. And that was the thing. I thought I spend a fair amount of time editing. I like to edit. It's good fun. But
But you're still
I
going
thought-
to edit a video, right?
Well, yeah, I've got a video going over here, but I just wish I will get it working. I'm a fucking electrical engineer, which pisses me off that I can't get a simple
So
fucking...
you've been live for
It's
what?
not
Almost
good
2
with
hours
technology.
now. So you've been live for almost 2 hours. So like he's doing the video. It's probably going to be cut down to like 15 minutes of usable film.
Dude, I had that my cat fucking thing, a green screen shit.
Yeah.
That was gonna be fantastic.
That's what we need.
God damn.
We need
The
a
green
fucking
screen.
green screen.
The
Yeah,
last
yeah, I
thing
need
you
green
need is a
screen.
green screen.
No, I
we need a
can
green
green screen anything. Yeah, dude, no, Homer, seriously.
Yeah, you're the one that got him on this damn platform. blame
OSB
you.
fucking
Yep.
sucks, man. I totally had it
The
all
OSB
sorted,
software.
and then
sucks.
I went to run, and it said not hooked up to
throw
YouTube.
the hat.
No,
He
not
said
hooked up to
throw the
YouTube.
hat.
Throw the hat.
Throw the hat.
How about
Hey, I made that hat. Why are you throwing it?
Oops.
Hey Homer, check this out. Look what I'm
Oh,
wearing.
yeah, no, he's
Look what I'm wearing.
See, I told you not to tell him.
I
Homer,
needed a hat. My head was putting off way too much light.
my hat says the most.
no, because
I hate it here.
John
I hate it
actually
here.
had asked me for a Michter's hat, and
I just needed
Jane,
to borrow a hat. My head was shining too much.
nah, yeah. So I gave you a hat to John because I didn't
So,
fucking, 'cause I didn't like
so
it.
what is this? Like
I don't
the
fucking
three
like it.
hat bourbon club? The three hat. Three
That's-
black hats.
no,
bourbon
I
club.
don't really wear hats. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
I don't
I
either.
don't really wear hats. Yeah,
I don't either.
You always wear hats.
You
I do.
constantly have on a hat.
Because I'm missing half my skull.
Hey, but I will say this, God only made so many perfect heads. The rest he put hair on.
God only made perfect hair.
Yeah.
The rest he made
you
bald.
bastard.
Have you
Not
seen
my
this?
hat,
That's
Dave.
weird.
It's yours.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I can't grow a mullet because I'm bald.
No, sadly, you could grow a skullet.
Yeah, like I can grow like the
You could-
sides.
You grow this.
Yeah,
You could grow a skullet,
exactly. That's why I wear a hat.
but
because
you'd
people-
have to wear a hat.
People will be like, "Oh, he's got hair," and then I take off my hat.
They
They're
just
like,
think you were
no.
Morgan. They would think you were Morgan Wallen.
So I think like,
I don't throw enough
subscribe,
cheers.
comment. We're gonna give this. We're gonna give this away on Saturday. Stag members get
It would
30
be.
fucking things,
I have
and
a lot of dents.
go to JK Services to get your hats for House Bourbon or fucking whatever.
You want me to list?
And join Pray to the Tater on TikTok and Facebook.
I
right
actually
now.
have a YouTube page, but I think I'm only put up like 3 videos, and they include.
But just join them
You have
anyway.
lots of videos. You're just like
Join them anyway.
I
you're
haven't.
too busy to edit them.
But the quality. Quality over quantity.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
You need one of those.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need one of those.
Probably
cameras.
more available on TikTok, but
Yeah.
with
But yeah, go to our website. Anything you guys want, and if there's something in there that you want and you don't see listed, send me an email.
and Dick Night on the Rocks. Don't forget about Homer on Dick Night on the Rocks.
Absolutely.
Well, don't forget about Amy. Forget about Homer.
Yeah. Homer's not
Amy,
Homer's not why you watch Dick
Yeah,
Night on
that's
the
He
not
Rock.
barely
right.
likes bourbon, but Amy knows her bourbon. She'll sort it all out.
She's much prettier than Homer.
1000%. And
yeah, but I can go bowling with Homer.
can you though?
I don't know.
Can you bowl?
Homer, do you go bowling? Let's go bowling.
Oh.
And I won't get in trouble for going bowling with you.
Do you even like bourbon tater sticker, James? Oh, and if you need tater
Bourbon-
sticker,
Bourbon tater sticker.
James makes some fantastic tater. Where's mine?
Which one is it? Did I put the last sticker on?
I came over here and forgot to bring you the
Oh, the Dave's not here.
Dave's not here. This is from
Dave's
Pops
not here.
Pops Liquor in Knoxville. Well, Powell.
yeah.
That was one of the first.
Delicious.
That was one of the first holographic stickers we did.
Yep.
And now it's like
Yeah,
90% of
so
what we
James
sell.
and I went on the barrel pick for this particular bottle. Dave was supposed to go with us, but
Was not
apparently he had a robot throwing shit across a warehouse and couldn't go.
allowed. Yeah.
So
Literally,
Dave was not there. So that's how
Dave.
this became Dave's not here.
Dave's not here.
But Dave was here for the latest Elijah Craig, and that
Dude,
shit
that's
is
gonna be so good.
it's
Why
130.
did I get invited to
Impromptu.
Mm.
It was
that? Or the fact that I never answer my phone.
Well, that could be
that's
good.
very much part of it.
But 133 proof, drinks like nothing, and
Yeah.
oh man,
I was gonna say this new 924 that's coming out will not compare.
and so that's what for an Elijah Craig store pick, the biggest competition is Elijah Craig barrel proof, and when your store pick has almost as high age and a way higher proof,
It's higher aged.
So is that
It's
higher
higher
age
proof.
than the
They released the details today.
C924?
11
oh, it's 11.
11
Oh,
year,
I thought it was only 10.
129 proof. The guy at the show told me wrong.
Oh,
So
Who's
it's
going to
120.
have that?
No, so C924 is 129 proof, 11 year,
Yeah.
flat. The Pops pick is 131.
133 or something. like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. And 11 year
I thought it was
and some
10.
change.
I thought it was like a year younger or something.
No, 10-8.
Yeah. So it's not
like
going to be.
10 year. So it's like
Not
a
gonna
couple
quite-
months shorter, but the proof is like 4 or 5 higher.
Yeah, and we were drinking it, and there were
It-
two of them, and but it did not.
It drinks in the 120s.
Yeah, we figured there was a 133, there was
So
a
if you had-
119.
If you had your pick, it's the
Oh.
Pops pick
Oh, yeah.
over
Oh,
the C924.
oh,
well, we
hands-
haven't
we haven't had the 924
924,
yet,
but-
but
So it sounds like we didn't do
Based-
a video.
Yep,
well, so we did the Pops pick blind. We didn't know what we picked until after the fact,
Kind of like the old
and
Forester.
and then it turned out.
go check it out,
and it
Matt.
turned out of the 3 samples we tried, we picked the highest proof and the oldest age.
Matt's in
that's how
Cosby
Old
from
Forester
Tampa.
does.
Where's Cosby?
Shy of Gatlinburg, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Pops
yeah. Come out and
Liquor,
check
I'll
out
have to
Pops.
Check it out tomorrow. I'm in Cosby vacation. from
Dude.
Tampa.
Hey,
Hey, Tampa's getting a lot more rain than what you're getting here, just so you know.
Yeah, watch out for the hurricane,
and we're
guys.
drowning.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Cosby's kind of a fun place to be anyway. I guess you're in a camper.
But yeah, come out and check out Pops. Pops is
Needs to do Pops, needs to hit Christie's.
No, not Pups. Pops.
Pops.
Pops. Devin, you're an idiot. But I love you.
Go check it. Go ask for John Grogan and tell him
He's
Dave
probably
from House
calling us
Bourbon
out on
and
our, verbal.
John the Prayer.
Yeah,
pronunciation.
Yeah, love you too,
We
Devin.
don't like
Yeah,
kissy
I-
face.
Devin, why aren't you here? You're like literally right up the road in Choda.
Yeah, you're actually much closer to House than you are me.
Yeah, I mean he's right in Choda.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get out. He just stays at home.
Why is Homer not at work? Shouldn't he be protecting a fucking nuclear facility or some shit?
It's Thursday.
Oh.
I'll be arrested. Well, bring your kids. Dave has dogs.
No, his wife would have
Ben,
him arrested.
you beautiful
No, he
bastards.
said
Cheers.
be arrested if I left my kids alone.
Cheers, Ben.
That means the wife's out of town.
Yeah, bring the kids. Dave has dogs. They can play with the wiener dogs upstairs.
Ben is
Brandy can babysit.
Oh shit! You're. Mm-mm.
Where did you get Casey? Casey, come here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's a people person.
Casey can
Piece of bourbon.
babysit.
Yeah.
There we go. Problem solved. Come on, David.
Got off this morning, Dave. Well, shouldn't you be in bed?
Well, no, I think he
Seriously?
meant the other kind.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, well, OSB, I was going to tell you you're an idiot, and it's super simple.
Kids listen.
Turns
to
out
Ben.
it's not. It's really fucking hard. It
Wait,
really
where's Ben?
doesn't work.
Where's Ben? Why are we listening to Ben? From work, James. Yeah, I know, Homer. It's a joke.
Anyway, people should join my membership, especially Stag membership. If you join my Stag membership, I will send you a
Hey,
1
Tim,
ounce
Tim, you're
sample
wrong.
of
My wife.
the
No,
Coy
no.
Hill.
My wife and his wife talk about freaking plants, like house plants.
Wait, not my wife. House and him.
Yeah.
They talk about plant. My wife, not
They're
a
all
fan.
they're all about the plants.
Yeah, well, because we're into bourbon, they're into
Which
wines.
it was
I was in Nashville for a few days now, in Cosby, Tennessee, going to Knoxville for a few days, and back to Tampa. That's a big drive, man.
So me and this guy are in Knoxville.
I'm in Knoxville.
No, you're not. You're in Norris City.
Where's the Coy Hill?
Look here. Look who it is.
Ben.
Woo! It's Super Ben.
Oh, it's
We
Ben.
drank it all.
Yeah,
That's
Ben.
not
We
even-
determined
Drink all of it.
Coy Hill shit, and you
It's
need
not
to sell
even-
me your bottles.
It's not even
Yeah.
Dr. Smith
Don't
or
even
Dr.
drink it. Don't
Andrews.
even open it. It's not worth it.
Old is it?
Yeah. No, actually, so we did actually go through this a little bit. So let's read
Let's recap.
recap.
Yeah.
That's a good. The 2024 Coy Hill is a much more rounded. Well, he's had both. He's already cracked his.
Yeah.
But we as a group kind of feel the 2024 is a much more rounded whiskey than the 2021.
Yep.
Even though the 21's kind of got that punch you in the face kind of different experience.
The more I drink bourbon, the more I don't want the punch in the face.
Right.
The punch in the face is nice. It's fun. I want more of the.
But you look for a balance.
I want the flavor.
Yeah.
I
And
want the nose.
And
I
the
want-
24 is actually a better balanced
Yeah.
bourbon.
With a bit more age, a bit more roundness, I think you're totally right.
Now we also, considering we knew Coy Hill is a contender for a bourbon of the year, we also kind of compared it to the Russell's 15.
Russell's 15. Yeah.
And Dave went Coy Hill, James and I went Russell's 15.
And I love Coy Hill. Don't
And
get me
that's
wrong.
you're right.
Yeah,
Same
and
here.
I was-
Same
I'm a
here.
fanboy.
I was super close. Were you guys close?
I
Or
was very close.
I was very close.
The
Yeah.
Russell's 15
I
got
love
me
that.
on just a little bit more of the complexity.
I like
Just a
that. I
little.
like that oakiness.
these are 1 and 2 without any doubt.
Yeah.
Without any doubt.
Absolutely 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was trying to think what is going to be competitive to them, and they're really it's down to these two.
Wow, James, do you even like bourbon? No, I don't. I fucking hate it because it cost me a lot of money.
Did the new Coy Hill hit your area? Well, sort of. We're in Tennessee, and the distillery had their release 2 days ago.
We made a
And
Jack
I lined
Daniels
up-
in almost the exact amount of time we can be to Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
So
And so
Yeah.
I went there and I stayed in line for 12 hours. And me and my wife, because my lovely wife went with me, so I got 2 of them. So I got one for my collection.
So
one for drinking.
here's
I drank one.
an idea.
hold on. Ben's asking, what do we think of the Coy Hill having some Heaven Hill nuts?
Very close.
1,000% Bill Bean. Sorry.
Yep.
Fucking nutty. Like
It's
the
very
nuttiness
very
is
nutty.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous how close it is.
Ridiculous. Like, I have never, even that 18, like that we thought was very similar to the Heaven Hell 15. It wasn't due to nuttiness, but I only ever pick up nuttiness on Jim Beam and Heaven Hell, and this new Coy Hill has
It's
more
very
nuttiness than both of those combined.
Oh, well, was it you or James that immediately, like the second we hit the nose, it's like, oh hell, that's peanut butter and jelly.
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
picked up
Jelly, just peanut butter.
Well, yeah,
any
maybe.
nana. No nana at all. Not a fucking
You can't
nana.
say
Nah, you can't even say nanner,
He's,
right?
he's,
Nah.
he ain't from around here.
I got to fucking nana.
We're going to teach you country before it's
Oh,
over
fuck.
with.
Fuck off. I'm
No, there's no nanner on it. It's not
No
Old
nanner.
Forester.
Oh, nut. Oh, fucking nut.
Remember that?
What?
The Old Forester pick. You're like,
Oh,
oh,
God. Man,
there's no
you know,
banana on this.
I felt like such a
and then we
jackass. So,
taste it, and it's
so
like
when
nothing but
when we do the Dave's Not Here pick, right? So we do the Dave's Not Here pick. I remember doing a review on this, and we cracked it. And I'm sitting here talking to James. We're going to do a quick review locally, and I'm like, if you remember, this thing like didn't have a whole. One thing it was different about this one, it didn't have the banana notes that we normally get from the. And we cracked into it, and I might as well have just chugged a box of banana runts. I mean, it was it was the most banana damn thing I've ever had in my life. But when we pulled it out of the barrel that day, my palate was not picking up any banana.
We got hammered at Buzzard Drew's before.
Yes, you did.
We all did.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't
I
even
did
say yes, you
I
did.
didn't.
We all
Okay.
did.
Jimmy John said you were drunk.
Okay, so is Carl.
Carl was drunk too.
Yep, and so
The only
was
person
Sean
Sean was drunk.
and Doc.
Doc was not drunk. He was the only one that was not.
Okay,
drunk.
Doc might have sipped his, but like
Doc,
Sean,
behaved.
Sean, and Carl were all hammered, sitting over there laughing our asses off the entire time.
And I was just thinking, why does not,
That's the truth, no brainer.
dude? What?
Homo. No, I would have said that too. I would have said that.
Okay,
too.
no, whoa. Hold on. Are you saying Buzzard's Roost the bottle or Buzzard's Roost the experience at the nest? Like in Louisville, Kentucky, going into Buzzard's Roost, stringing with Jimmy John and
Well, that was the experience you had. I didn't quite have that experience. When I went into Buzzard's Roost, it was just the bartenders, and I drank the bourbon.
Did you have the?
And I have never bought another bottle of Buzzard's Roost.
Did they go in the back and bring you out a bottle with half an inch left of their special juice and like share it with all five of you and like this is our new experimental blend and
no. All they did is Buzzard's Roost is fine, but I don't think I would. From that experience and the other things I've tasted, I don't have a single bottle of Buzzard's Roost.
Have you had the cigar blend?
So did you ever figure out who our bartender was that day?
Yeah, I've got her card.
So like I felt so bad because like when we went in there, like I was talking to her and I was like, "Hey, who's the bar manager?" And she was like, "Well, I am."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Who's your boss?"
Right. Yeah, and they brought him out. Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt so bad because like
I had the
that's
same
so
experience.
demeaning.
So when I went
Like
to
I need
Buzzard's
to
Roost, it was pretty fucking
apologize
lame.
for that.
It wasn't.
No, man, I've had so. Let me tell you about. So I went up with Grogan from Pops.
Where's your Buzzard's Roost bottle?
We had.
I don't have one because I don't like it.
We went up. We went up with Grogan, and I took up.
I hate Coy Hill.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. It hurts.
No, so
Words hurt.
we took up my buddy Jason. Jason is not a bourbon guy. He's trying to be, but he's converting from Scotch.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, and so he's learning. Basically, so what we did that day, I had a tour set up at Michter's. We did the Founders Tour, which is their kick-ass tour. It's like their best tour. Did it. Took him to Evan Williams. We went so many places. Jason was shit-faced. Jason did not know what planet he was on.
Jason who?
James. Oh, I shouldn't call this out, but
Well,
whatever.
that's very common.
Sure.
It's only us and everybody in the world.
Whatever. So Jason is having a blast. He's learning bourbon.
I'm just making sure when the same Jason that drank my fucking Coy Hill the first time.
No. So his thing was he was so drunk, and he's got kind of a weird, I don't want to say personality, but he's a fan of shock value in his humor. But Jason's thing was like, so this was like just prior to Christmas. He's like walking up to anybody and everybody is like, what's your fucking favorite Christmas song? And he's like loud as hell, getting in everybody's face and making it and demanding they answer what their favorite Christmas song was. And it was like, he's like, I read about this. This is a really good icebreaker. That's his whole shtick. So I
love it.
Yeah. So he's doing this and he gets Jimmy, and Jimmy tells him, and we literally hang out at Buzzard Roost for almost 2.5 hours. Jason at this point is passed out on the bar. He's out cold. John and I are like, we got to go try and see if we can grab some C923 from Evan Williams. And we look at Jimmy and it's like, hey, you care if we leave him here while we run up here to Evan Williams before they close? He's like, I don't care. You can leave him. Just please, God, don't leave him overnight. I do not want to deal with him the rest of the night. And I was like, all right, we'll run up here. So we run up to Evan Williams. We sweet talk them. They pull us out some C923s, and we go back down, and Jason's out cold on the bar, And so when we went back up for the barrel pick for Old Forester, I walked in and I was like, Jimmy. He goes, oh shit. I was like, Jason's not with us. He's like, oh good.
The only guy I've seen with a longer beard than you.
He does. He actually has a much more.
Yeah, he's got a better beard.
Much more
massive.
Better. It's massive.
He's grown longer.
Yeah.
So well, hold on a second. Michael McGee said some pretty harmful shit just a little while ago.
About lovely lady Nancy, but I honestly think
cigar batches are not.
Well, no, they're love or hate. I think like the cigar batches.
You're supposed to smoke them with a cigar.
I think they really need to go with a cigar, and if they don't go with a cigar,
then don't drink it.
They are a little bit too much. Amberana finish is gross. I do like the Joseph McGinnis Salbex. Yeah.
I love that bottle. The Magnus cigar blend.
Yeah, but the batches make a difference.
They do.
Like the early batches and the later batches are good. The batches in the middle are pretty average.
They're just average, but they still go good with a cigar.
Yeah.
You just gotta find the right cigar.
Do you know what I'm about to tell you?
What? Truth bomb.
Truth bomb. Never had it.
Well,
what?
Never.
What?
Oh, look.
Oh, just ripped that right off. Like ripped it, dude. Like that wasn't
didn't even flinch.
Like the knife around to get the nice even cut. Like no, that was just like rip it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that.
That's easy.
No,
so this is
we're
why
not letting this fly.
This is why friends are amazing.
Yeah, that's not flying for fucking 8 seconds.
You smoke cigars. Imagine this with a nice, good Oliva or anything other than.
I brought 3 with me.
Anything other than Rocky Patel.
We'll have to take that outside because that's frowned upon in my house.
Yeah, I tested it out with. I thought my new what's that thing called?
The Rabbit
air filter.
Air 2.
It didn't keep up for shit.
He has the wrong filters in. He has the filters in for pet dander.
My wife.
He has the filters in for pet dander.
Casey's gonna she's got filters.
She was ready to pull me out by the ears and kill me.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna work.
You're the dumbass that decided to do it without the ventilation.
I thought that's what it was.
You have to have ventilation still. That's 100% on you.
So this is apparently from what Nancy told me. This is an older one. which is they started off old. They got a little bit dodgy in the hundies. This is like 200 or something like that.
Did you do that on every bottle?
Yeah,
That's bad as hell.
Nancy's cool.
Oh, I ain't letting you pour.
She makes
a
this-
little sip. You actually take some of yours.
I don't want to share.
Just carry on.
A little sip. Looky there. That's a little sip. Dave poured you a. I'm getting
Russo
fucked
pour.
up sip. I'm gonna have to drive.
Fuck no.
No, I don't think so. Not
I don't-
None
I
of us
don't
are.
Uber.
There's a spare bedroom right here. In House Bourbon, we have a spare bedroom right
And-
here.
We can sleep head to toe, Dave.
You can. There's a couch.
Oh wait, you're gonna sleep upstairs. No,
Drink
me and John can
responsibly.
sleep head
No
to toe.
drinking driving. Yeah, I'm sleeping upstairs
And
because that's where
touching
my
your
bed
feet.
is.
I will massage your bald head with my feet.
So after
The
a
good thing is I am completely blocked because you're fucking massive.
what batch is that, Devin? This
Oh, you
batch
didn't see me.
is
Just blocking me.
My God. I hate to say it. That has more heat than anything
289.
we drank tonight.
That goes good with a cigar.
Like, that is really the first thing tonight that's really like blown up the Kentucky Hug.
No, I'd say the OG HAZMAT Coy Hill blew that up. That's up there.
that's right. That's right.
It's not the hottest thing we've drank. But that is good. That is perfect for a cigar. That's perfect for an Oliva or a Ashton cabinet,
Yeah.
or even like a blackened, or
Or an Alec Bradley.
I could do an Alec Bradley. It's kind of a cheap brand, but yeah, I could do an Alec Bradley. Maybe a Diesel, or the Diesel has like that heavy flavor.
Nancy follows me,
Or
so
Gurkha.
Nancy,
Oh,
comment
Gurkha.
down how you were thinking.
Gurkha with this.
What you were thinking that this.
Oh.
I
Hell
like
yes.
that Homer's trying to give me shit.
Prater. Yeah, because like he tried it on me and it didn't work. So he's
I was
just
like,
moving
Homer,
on.
I've drank
He
more
just moved
bourbon
on.
this month than you have in your lifetime.
Homer, quit trying to be a bully because we're bigger than you.
I love me some Homer, though. Homer's good people.
He is. He's a good guy.
He could also Lebanese roundhouse kick
He's
us all
also
in
fun
the
to
face.
get drunk with
I
because
used to could. That's how I got my knee all
I
screwed
know.
up.
he's not pedantic like the other
Oh.
people. And fancy.
What did you just say to me?
I don't know.
He's using a lot of big words I don't understand.
Pedantic?
So I take that as a sign of disrespect.
It is not disrespect. It
So-
is expectations.
I like this one. This one to me has a sweeter.
Oh, look, and Devin rolling up. This some bitch went up to the Bourbon Festival, and his neighbor gave him some damn
Mayflower cigar.
gave
dust.
him some damn Cubans to smoke while they're up there.
Oh.
And now he's.
No, I mean, but like that's right on par. Like
Hell yeah.
Cuban has so
I know, but I was
and
like,
complex flavors that it would go great
Yeah.
with a cigar.
didn't save me one, did you, fucker?
Cubans would go great with like fucking anything because Cubans are
No.
just a superior
No.
cigar.
Four Roses.
Yeah.
Four
No.
square.
Four Roses cigar will go with anything.
Thanks, Devin.
I'll get you guys something. Hey, hell yeah, man.
I will say probably my favorite cigar that I've had to date has been the hand rolled cigars they get locally at Four Roses.
Hey, Homer, you know what Owen Wilson and FSU have in common? One's last name is Wilson, the other is Owen 3.
That's just not nice.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
nice.
just- they
He
did-
fired the first shots.
Oh, fine. I'll finish Lingers. It tastes like tire, but play nice in the sandbox.
He's like a tiger.
What the
What
hell
are you
we
talking about there, Mike?
I don't know.
Oh, the Knowles.
Yeah.
FSU.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Tennessee's 4-0.
Tennessee. Tennessee, go Vols. Yeah. Hmm. Well, guys, it's been a fucking fantastic
Who did
live.
FSU finally beat? They finally won the game?
I think so. Did they?
I don't know. I'm getting ready to look it up. I'm
But the
The
surprised.
question is,
That is
who
my
cares?
bank account. That is
Oh.
not the.
Yeah.
I have to look that up.
So it's been a great live. Thanks everybody for watching. We're
We're gonna get hammered even further.
yeah. Should
no.
probably call it quits.
I'm going to
We're
go
not.
out there and drink a bottle of water
Nope.
and smoke a cigar and
We're
call it a night.
gonna get fucked up and pass out.
We're gonna give this away in
Don't
a
let 'em
couple
lie
of
to you.
days.
I know
and-
what's gonna happen off the line. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna get fucked up. John's gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. Dave's going upstairs to sleep in his comfy bed.
So because I live here,
Yeah.
it's my house, and these guys are not going to drive because that would be irresponsible, and
Ooh.
that's not what we're about.
He speaks the truth.
Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, fucking all the guys that watched and
Homer.
the 12 people here. Thanks,
Homer.
Homer. Thanks, fucking McGee. Thanks, everybody that fucking donated and all that other stuff.
You know, we
we're gonna do some more
we do
lives.
some
This was
trash
good.
talk, and it's fun, but we absolutely love the community.
Yeah.
James
what we're
will
about.
chew on his mustache.
I need to get
So-
some like beeswax.
But it
I
is
got some.
OSB, and this live streaming is way harder than I thought. I'm a fucking electrical engineer. I should be able to sort this out. I know stuff. I know things,
I'm a
and
chemist.
I can't do it.
I'm a chemist
That's
and I don't-
ridiculous.
I don't
It's
understand
fucking
it.
ridiculous. If I can't do it, nobody can do it.
But yes, Tim, I will chew on my mustache.
Yeah.
I will suck the moisture off
Thank
of
you,
it.
Matt.
Yep. Thanks, Michael McGee. You're a
Mi-
legend,
Michael
bro.
McGee,
Thanks for all the new members.
awesome.
Hey, yeah,
Hang
seriously,
around.
everybody give us a follow.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot going on YouTube yet, but
But
I will.
TikTok until it gets banned, and come on to JK Services, buy some stuff, stickers and
I
shit.
just sell stuff.
It's all on my link, I think, so I'll put it down below. Like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. You guys
And
would
if
be
you're
fucking
not,
fantastic.
then F you.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like bourbon, and that's it. Yeah, that's cool.
Tim says we should hire an
That's right.
electrical engineer to set it up. Oh,
Fuck.
Who's that?
No,
What's
I'm
his
gonna
name?
do some temporary fucking live. So if you see them pop up and say Dave's going live, don't worry about it. I'm just trying some shit out because it should have fucking worked.
we're learning.
Do we need that one guy from Oregon that does that I follow?
I was gonna do like there was a cat dancing. There was my intro. It's gonna be so.
It'll be on the
fucking
video
cool.
because we're recording the video.
Yeah,
We've got great lighting.
but before that,
All
yeah,
of
I've got lighting. I got
Three
fucking-
minutes worth of content.
But before that, I've got the Jack Daniels stuff. I've got a bunch of videos coming out. It's going to be pretty cool. The Jack Daniels, I did a whole bunch of shit. We can count everybody down. I think I've still got some from Kentucky
Well-
Bourbon Fest. So
God, I hope you don't have any
I
more
mean,
from us from
you'll
Bourbon
figure
Fest.
the new software out, and it'll be amazing.
fucking oath I will, or I'll just pay for some shit that works.
StreamYard.
Try StreamYard. Yeah, if there's a free one and a paid one, I'll just do the paid one. I don't give a fuck. All right. Hey guys, we're gonna sign off here. It's been 2 hours. It was a great fucking live, and thanks everybody for coming, and thanks everyone for doing all this stuff, and thanks for the new members and all that other stuff. Bye.
See you guys.
Wish I had a confetti cannon.